I used to be somebody before that freak Ayuz sent his army south and ruined everything. We had a nice racket going on in the land of the Freelords, or what the rest of the Flaness calls the Bandit Kingdoms. We had a territory we ran, and we hustled and stole what we could from who we could. Sure, we fought amongst ourselves, and I'd just as soon stick my dagger into someone from the Freelords as anywhere else. But we always banded together when an outside force threatened all of our businesses. But all that changed when Ayuz came a-calling. Half of the Freelords joined forces with Ayuz to save their skins, and the other half got wiped out or sent packing to the other lands, all down into the rift. I was no hero, and neither were any of my mates. So after the massacre of Steelbone Meadows, we did what any guys in our situation would have done. We hightailed it out of there. The only problem is that everywhere we went, there were old enemies waiting. After finally getting corralled by the Ernst soldiers, I was left to rot in a dungeon, waiting for them to decide what to do with me. The way the gods look at us, I don't think we're gonna like what it is they have in store.
Feynman's lecture on physics.
All right, and with that, we are live. Thank you, Michael, for leading us in.
Yay! Hey, welcome everybody to Return to the Bandit Kingdoms, a pivotal episode. This is episode 10. We are in double freaking digits.
And in honor of episode 10, it's a very, very special episode because we're streaming live now on Twitch. At Wicked Studios LLC, on YouTube at Mr. Atom PL, and on Mixer. I don't know what it could be Adam Stinks. No, if you happen to be on Mixer, we're the only D&D game playing.
I'm sure on Mixer there's a search engine, and you could just put in "Return to the Bandit Kingdoms," and we'd probably come up.
Maybe.
I'm just going to say.
I don't know that I did it right. But anyway, we are streaming on 3 platforms all at the same time. For your convenience, the viewers, we do this for you.
Yep. And we are up to date. All of the previous 9 episodes are available on podcast, and I cannot keep track of all the different places that it is available at now.
It's on YouTube. It's on podcast. You can see it on our Facebook page.
It's if you go to
if you go to if you have the Apple Podcast, you search for it, it's there.
Yeah, it's on Spotify. I know that too. It's on all the
anywhere you can find a podcast because we're that big now.
You guys just make it so convenient.
We do. Try to make it easy for everybody.
So anyway, welcome to episode 10. Oh, and we left off in a pickle, in a really good cliffhanger. I mean, it wasn't even really a cliffhanger. I just shut it off right in the middle of action. So that was kind of mean. So we'll try and get right back into it. So to start this wonderful evening, we're going to. I'm just going to do the around again. Okay, Rahly. I'm sorry. I always call you Rahly. Okay. Steve, I think you're blowing in the wind there for me, Chief.
I'm good. I should be good now.
I was earlier, so you're not the only one. All right, so directly to my. See if I do it right, because I know I'm on the delay. Let me see. I'll either be waving at Adam.
You're looking at Jairus.
Okay, cool. All right, I did it right. So we're going to start over there to my right, and we're going to introduce Jairus. Tell us who you're playing and something neat about yourself. Go ahead, take it away.
All right, so I'm Jairus. I play Rahly. Something neat about me is while Adam is a vegetarian, I didn't know that I like steak until I was 18 years old because my mother is a terrible cook, and it was actually at my senior prom that I had my first real steak, and it's like one of my favorite foods now. But for 18 years, I thought steak was just this unseasoned cube steak, well done. Like I thought that's what steak was.
Interesting.
And, yeah. All right, so I play Rahly. Rahly probably would have been a good guy if he wasn't just raised by two different sets of criminals who actively encouraged him to be a criminal as well. So he really never stood a chance.
I don't wait. I have to interject. I don't think your dad's a criminal. I think your dad's just an asshole.
I don't know.
I mean, the Nadies are like the head of a criminal organization.
Right, that's like a guild of thieves and assassins.
Yeah.
I think you have
okay.
what a criminal is.
True.
But
I'm just saying that the asshole kind of outweighs the criminal part.
Well,
You know what
I
I'm
mean, you
saying?
can be two things.
Yeah.
People
You
are
can be a
complex.
criminal, you could be a criminal and be a great guy. You don't have to, you wouldn't have to be an asshole.
Well, I think that's Rahly. So he is a criminal for sure, but he's friendly. He's a nice enough guy, and he's a sorcerer, but he has no idea. He thinks it's just like a sneeze or like a yawn is kind of what magic is. If he thinks about something and really wants it to happen, he can be somewhere else. But he thinks all magic is like out of a spell book or channeling a god or something. He doesn't know anything about being a sorcerer. And that's Rahly.
Nice. Okay. And I said I was going to be quick about it, and then, of course, I interject and make it longer. So now we're going to go directly south of Jairus to Phil. Phil, why don't you tell us who you're going to be playing tonight and a little bit about yourself or something unique if you want to.
Hey, guys.
No pressure.
I'm Phil. I play Norjor Cragwin. He is a Furbolg druid from the Tangles. Has kind of gotten caught up in this whirlwind. As I guess Steve would say, we're the Press Ganged Opportunists organization. An interesting fact about me is that my wife and I have a 10-year-old dog, Denver, who
His name is what?
Denver, like the city.
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
He was a rescue, and that was his name when we got him. But it's a great name, and we love him very much. And so you might occasionally see him wandering in and out. He's always like trying to get my attention while I'm on D&D. But yeah, Norjor is a great guy. I mean, like by Greyhawk standards, Norjor is a great guy.
By any standard, Phil.
Oh,
And you know what? I think the whole reason for that is because you're playing him, Phil. And secretly, we all have a madman crush on you.
It's not secret. I'm live tweeting
that's
it
right,
now.
huh? It's out in the open.
I have sent him dozens of love letters.
I haven't gotten them, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's just they must be getting lost in the postal service.
Well,
You know what?
in the Postal Service's defense, on the envelope, it just says, "To Phil."
that might be part of the problem. A minor part of the issue.
Yeah. I
gotta stop writing them as Rahly.
Alrighty, so directly to the left, you're right if you're watching, is Steve. Steve, you're playing Wynden. Why don't you tell everybody about who you're playing and something about yourself if you like?
Sure. I'm playing Wynden. Unlike Rahly, he was actually raised by good, decent people, but he's chosen a life of crime. He's just trying to make a best of a bad situation and keep things from falling apart. And a little tidbit about me, I actually am a formerly trained pastry cook. So I went to pastry school.
Dude!
Little tidbit there.
How well does that shit keep in the mail?
Yeah, now you're the DM's favorite.
Yeah, hook a brother up. All right. And you know what? I do play favorites. I'm going to throw that out there. I got no problems with that.
He can also be bought.
Yep. That's so true. All right. So directly to Steve's left, you're right if you're watching, would be Michael, who plays Three Toes. Michael, go ahead and tell us about who you're playing and something about yourself if you so choose.
I am playing Three Toes. He is, as has been probably well known by now, a assassin from Rook Roost, who chose the name Three Toes when he left Rook Roost because he ended up killing some people who were important to him. And if you want to get the full story, you have to watch the previous episodes for that. But
go, Mike.
But yeah, that's where he's from, and that's all of that has been revealed. So, and a little bit about myself. I guess See, you should have told us to prepare something.
Yeah.
and
I know.
could have
I'm
written
sorry.
something and
On the spot.
this really kind of on the cuff improv thing, you know.
We'll make something up. Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna know.
Yeah, his real name is Cookie Bunker Muffin.
There
That's
you
something
go,
I didn't
see?
know about him.
Excellent. All right. Well, we'll pass over that.
Nowhere, and I have a very large family around me. So that's something about myself.
There you go. Okay, see that works. All right, directly north of Michael is our illustrious producer, who everybody is glad that you're back, and obviously some of the fans that said that they cursed me and my inabilities and praised you. There you
Yeah.
go.
Doing a great job, Adam.
Yeah, that was me. I have a lot of different login names for different social media accounts.
Well, as you should. I mean, everybody who's anybody,
True master.
right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, tell us about who you're playing and who you are, Michael. I'm Michael. Adam. Sorry.
Hey everybody, I'm Michael. I'm playing Three Toes. Right. I mean, I'm Adam. I'm playing Silver Wolf the Ranger. I don't think he's a bad guy, but he's not a good guy, and he has a hard time keeping his temper under control. His father's a warlord. His mother's dead. His wife is dead. His child is dead. He doesn't like IUs.
Children. Didn't he have more?
No,
than
he
one
just had one. He was the guardian of a couple of kids early on in the session zeros.
Right.
But, they
Right.
weren't his. Yeah. I guess that's about it. He's, and then something about me. I'm left-handed, so.
Dude.
Are you left-handed
you
too, Jerry?
too?
Yeah. You're bookended by not only Nady cousins but left-handers.
I'm also left-handed.
Wow,
Not
look at
shit.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I'm a little disappointed in Steve and Michael.
My world is crumbling now. All right, fine. I
But,
guess.
I'm actually both-handed because
So that counts.
1, 2.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I only have one.
It doesn't work if you're
I
just
thought
like
you were supposed to
equally
cut
inept.
off the second once you figured out which one you used more.
No,
No, that's not.
called.
Ah,
Yeah.
man, I'm so mad at the
What
person
about
who
you,
told
Steve?
me that.
You didn't say anything. I saw you held up a hand. Was that your right?
I'm right-handed. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
My left hand is practically useless. So
There you go.
Well,
All right. I like to hear that. That's what I.
Still dominant.
Okay. All right. Well, and I am Will DM, your illustrious dungeon master for this evening. Yeah, I don't really have any shout outs besides go watch the Greyhawk channel any day except for Tuesday. Go check out Lord Gasumba. And you can find both of those guys here on Twitch or on YouTube.
But not on Mixer. We're the only ones on Mixer, as far as I can tell.
And I must say, Greyhawk's Tuesday game is actually pretty good. Just don't watch it live. Go and like.
Yeah, exactly. It's much better after it's been edited, right? Much like our show. So, all right. And, all right, enough of that stuff. Let's jump right in because we left you guys off in
Something happened.
What happened?
I got
It says I'm
excited.
offline here. Am I connecting again? I'm getting rid of Mixer.
I see we're
see
still
an
live
error.
on
Give it a second here.
Twitch.
All right. We'll as long as it looks like we're okay.
Yeah, we're still on Twitch.
All right,
All right,
false
I would
alarm,
like-
everybody. False
I would
alarm.
like to point out now to all those people who criticized me and said that Adam was awesome.
I'm streaming
Right.
to 3 things at once, incling Mixer, which nobody uses or has heard about. By the way,
What-
Mixer, if you'd like to be a sponsor, you're more than welcome. We'd love to have you.
To
Yeah.
11.
We will criticize you all day long for your sponsorship. Not a problem. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to jump right back in because we left you guys off in a predicament here. So I'm going to put the map back up of the room you guys are in. And where did we leave off? I know that Rahly had gone over and stepped onto the image of the egg that was on the floor. It had changed colors, and when that happened, one of the statues walked over and stood in front of one of the doors. I do believe that was where we quit. That's where
Yep.
we
Was it?
correct?
Yep.
That's right.
All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll pick up from there. Adam, if you want to, when you get a sec, switch over to the one that's got the map.
You know what? I'm producing this thing. I'll move it when I. Luckily, I decided that I was ready to move it. I didn't do it because you told me to. I did it because I chose to.
There's a delay anyway. So...
Sorry about that.
This is what makes Tuesday so special. All right. Okay, so what's going on, guys? What are you doing?
So Rahly's freaking out a little bit
A little
because
bit.
I should mention, as the statue came to life, he panicked and was trying to fumble for his blade, and he can't get it out, and he's thinking he's gonna get smashed by a stone monster, but then it just walked past him, and he tries to play it off as if he had a scratch on his back, and so that guy's alive, huh? That's just a stone man. It's, normal Tuesday.
How many doors are in this room?
2.
Just 2. Okay.
And
Yeah,
this one blocks off
the one you
of them,
came
right?
in, and one on the other side.
And does it look like the construct is doing anything else?
No, it just moved over, stood in front of the door, and stopped.
Is the construct armed in any way?
Oh yes, it is. They are
I get
all
out the
armed
mall.
with either they have maces, axes, swords. I mean, they're all the same in the fact that they're all Northern barbarian in depiction, but there are slight variations between each one. Like the helmet might be different, but they all wear a helmet. The weapon might be different, but they all have a weapon. They all have shields, but the design is different. So
I'll ask Rahly to step off of the image and see if anything changes.
Actually, what would happen if you walk to the one that's connected to it by the line?
I mean,
It's
that's
connected
another
to a
idea
couple,
too.
but it's connected to 2 by line.
Right, it's connected to 2 lines, so...
Yeah, I'm just thinking if we can first determine whether stepping off of it resets it or
Right,
not.
see if it stays in the same place.
I love the fact that
Everything-
Raleigh's the guinea pig.
Well, he
What
wouldn't
in-
want to step at it.
Hey, Raleigh, go do this. Okay.
He's
Happy to help.
adventurous.
It seems perfectly reasonable to me.
I agree, 100%.
What image?
So
No, just step off of it for now.
We do that.
That's all. I'm
Step
saying.
away from where you are, back
Yeah.
into the shadows.
So he
Okay.
tries to walk forward into the force field again. He's like, I've tried it, guys. It's not working.
No, I meant back.
okay, roll me a
Backwards.
dexterity save.
Oh no.
God.
All right, excellent. This is what I'd like to see. You are shit on your dexterity save, sir.
Well, yeah. As he should
All right,
be.
hold on one second. All right. 3 points of necrotic damage.
Not that way, the other way.
Your other backwards.
And
Just-
he's just taking a step to each direction. It's like when you kind of encounter someone in the hallway and you guys keep
Okay.
trying to go around each other in the same
I'm gonna
way.
go over here and be like, walk towards me.
All right, that he can handle.
Okay, so you back off of the image. Okay, when you back off, the image itself remains lit. I mean, it's already glowing as it is, but when you stepped on the image, it would and glowed brighter.
Okay, and the statue's staying where it is.
Yes, the statue is not moving.
Does that turn it off?
So now, do we think that moving the statue
Twice
was...
could sponsor us too. That'd be awesome.
And, yeah, we're welcome. We welcome any sponsor.
Well, let's see. There's 7 circles and there's 4 statues. So that means either 4 of the circles are good or 4 of them are bad.
Right. That's what I was thinking. And there used to be a Where was that statue? In between the one Raleigh's standing on and the square, the kobold one?
No, it was right next to where Raleigh's at. It was at
Okay,
the,
so that-
the
all right,
northern part.
So then we've got...
2.
One
Okay.
would imagine, if I were to
So that
guess, I would say
this one, and
and
it's
then
a tough
one
call
of
for the
these
last
2.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Norjor
Let's
will
try.
ask, how you know that there be 4 good.
Well, it's
We
a
don't-
guess.
Yeah,
We don't
we-
know for sure, but it's a working guess.
What if we only have 4 chances?
Well, then
before
we've
they
already
attack?
lost one. But that's a good question, though.
Well, I'm gonna step on this one right here. See what happens.
Which would okay? You step on that one.
No pain, no gain.
Yep, pretty much.
It lights up.
Okay.
Just like the other one did.
Okay.
And the statue walks over and stands
Well, that's unfortunate.
in front of this door.
Huh.
All right.
Okay.
Well, no one's getting in here. That's for sure. Or getting out.
Maybe.
I'm gonna try one. This seems fun. Which is this one? Is this the wyvern one in front of the guy at the bottom?
Yeah, this should be the wyvern one.
I think so. Hold on, let me check.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, according to my scribbles.
Yep, that's the wyvern.
Yeah, and I have my maul out. I'm ready for, and I'm gonna face the that statue as I'm standing on it.
Okay, so you go over and you step on that portion, and it does not light up. But this guy turns at you, and everyone needs to roll an ish.
Well,
Okay. All right. Well, we got the pattern down then. That's good. All right.
Okay, let me. I got to bring something out here right quick. Bloop. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's what I love to see.
We're doing great.
Hook it up. Hook it up. Oh, I didn't bring out the Doomahicker.
It's okay. When you bring it
There
up,
it is.
they should be there.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's still there. Okay.
Hey, Torch has a turn.
Yeah, Torch is a 20 initiative, guys.
Let's hope he's on our side.
Okay, so everybody, oh, nice torch.
I think the torch might be Michael, might be Three Toes, because
Yeah, it is. And
Yeah.
we're going to leave it as such. Because I like it.
It was one of my more favorite superheroes.
The Human Torch?
Yeah.
All right, so Three Toes. Basically, what you see is, Silverwolf goes over, he stands on it, nothing happens. The statue turns around and faces him, and as it's turning, you can definitely see it's raising up this stone axe. Like it's going to take a chunk. It's going to take a swing at his ass. So, what are you going to do?
So he's going to be attacked over there.
Correct.
I guess I would. Would I even care? Yeah, I would care. I had to decide would I even care first, and then I would yell at him to get off of that dais, or that circle, whatever it is. And I guess I'll come around here. And this is a big granite statue thing. I can't imagine an arrow is going to do much against it other than annoy it. So
I hope so. Three Toes has got them all, man. Don't worry about it.
my name is
I mean, not
Silverwolf.
Three Toes, Silverwolf. Yeah.
If he wants to trade places with me, I'll gladly give him them all.
I would actually just kind of hold my action, and if something comes towards me to attack me, then I'll defend myself. But at this time, I want to size up my opponent, see if it has any weak points.
Okay.
And see if and even more important, see if the other ones are going to do anything. So
Okay. All right.
that's what I'm doing.
All right. So it's the statue's turn. And let's see here. Let's see. Here it comes. I take it 6 misses you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So it takes a swing at you.
I just
now,
duck under
wait.
it.
I take it you're going to just move out of the way. Now, are you getting off of the symbol when you do that?
I mean, I would like to, when it's my turn, sort of tumble out of its way over to this side at least. So I'm not standing on here, but that's in the future.
Okay, so...
Because I can't go yet.
Oh, wow. I also forgot... hold on, this guy makes 2 attacks.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, there's the second one. And they both
obviously
missed.
as I'm
So-
rolling away, he
They both missed. Don't worry about it. So, you know what? Because they're kind of slow. They're slow and cumbersome swings at you. So, okay. And when you move off of the symbol, it doesn't do anything. It keeps moving like it's still going to try and kill you. Okay, so
I figured that, but if it was worth a shot,
it was worth a shot.
I have a 12. I'm just out of order for initiative.
Oh,
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
I
so
probably
you're next then.
hold on.
You can drag and drop him.
I was just gonna. There we go. Okay, go ahead, Rahly.
All right, so Raleigh's going to run and try to jump on the thing's back because it's stone and he doesn't know what else to do. And,
Okay, you see where you're at, and you see where the here. Let me put
yeah. So he's got to run around the force field. 3 times is enough.
Hold on a
He's
second.
fine.
I'm gonna check and see. I can put on. Let me put it on here. Oh, where's it at? Oh, I already have it on. Oh, okay. So
Oh, wrong statue. Okay, so I
I
can't.
mean, you
even
could
reach
jump on that one if you want.
I mean, if you can definitely
Yeah.
get there, you just have to dash as your action.
yeah, you can get there. You just won't be able to do anything that round. I was gonna put the grid on, but it appears that the grid is on. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but okay, it's just faint. So yeah, you gonna run over there? What are you gonna? How are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, we'll just. He's running over. I'm coming,
You're-
Silver Wolf.
You're avoiding the other runes, right?
I'm not taking any precautions to.
Okay.
I don't know if whether I step on anything
I mean,
or not.
if you're not taking any precautions, you could also just run straight through. It'd be a more direct path.
No, yeah.
Well,
Well, there's a force field.
Actually, you know what? He would be running right along the edge of the force field, so he probably would
Step on the 2.
Excellent. That's what I love to hear. I love Raleigh so much. Okay. So which
I think
way?
You're probably the only one.
Which way did you go? Did you go on this side?
Yeah.
Is that-
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, this is what we're going to do. I just want you to make 2 dexterity saving throws,
Oh boy.
and then we'll see if that had anything to do with.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
about-
you-
that's about right.
Yeah, and matter of fact, you were doing it on purpose. Like when you were running around over here, you see this one coming up, and you're like, "Aha!" And you jump on it, and then you keep running. You go to the next one, "Aha!"
Little kids splashing in puddles.
Yep. Okay, so
We probably should have gone in that direction anyway. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have stepped on this one.
everybody can give me a perception roll. I mean, you're in the middle of combat right now, but I'm gonna let you.
I'm
guys
facing the other direction, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah.
And I'm in the middle of tumbling out of the way. So
And now I'm Raleigh, so I'm also not gonna bother.
Okay. Basically, what happened was when he stepped on those 2, they lit up and stayed lit.
it
Okay,
was a simpler puzzle than it first appeared.
or was it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so you're there, Raleigh. That's your turn. All right, now we're at Norjor. What are you
Okay.
going to do?
Does it appear like any of the other
Oh, yes.
statues have come to life?
Thank you. When it appears that when this the third one over here was activated, that this guy he walked over here too.
Everyone moved out of the way except for the guy. Sorry, guys.
So for whatever
Can't
this
be
means,
more like me, Silver Wolf.
there you go.
All right.
Nothing happened when he stepped on this one.
Yeah, you're really faint there, Steve. But you're correct. Nothing
Oh,
happened.
sorry.
That's all right. It appears that nothing happened when he stepped on that one.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it lit up and it stayed lit.
Lit up, but nothing moved. Okay.
Correct. All right. And I'm sorry. What did you say you were doing, Norjor?
I don't know what Norjor would do in this instance. Like, he wants to be able to communicate with his group, so he doesn't necessarily want to resort to going all beastie immediately.
Right.
So
There's
I
nothing
guess,
wrong with waiting and watching. I mean, this thing was slow and missed Silver Wolf already.
Twice.
Yeah, but I'm not getting an impression that my party is gonna like kind of try to avoid the statue and make peace with it, right?
Well, just
Well,
going.
Rahly
going
just
off-
ran around the
I don't
chain.
even know that I would know how to do that.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, no,
let's
so that's
just think of
fine.
past
so basically, because
experiences.
even if Norjor believed that some level of passivity would get the statue to stop attacking, he doesn't think his party's actually going to be passive enough to enable that. So basically, the only option available to him is to destroy it.
You'd be correct, sir.
So he's going to go ahead and cast Flaming Sphere.
Nice. Oh, I love it.
And I'll set it up so it's like on the opposite side from the group.
Okay, I
Here.
want to point out now. Let's clear this up because this is my understanding, and I could be wrong. Flaming sphere will affect anybody that is within 5 feet of it, though. Correct?
That's
So
why
long-
I'm
Okay.
positioning it where I am. Yep.
That's what I
correct.
thought. Okay.
So I'm positioning it the opposite side of where they are, and I'm ramming it into the
Right there.
creature, so it takes a 2d6 fire damage.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
It's a dex save.
Let's get you your flaming sphere. Let's find it for you, shall we? Somebody take up that dead air. Tell me something.
I've got a question. So if
I
I
got
continue
two
my
answers.
roll in that spot, am I going to be lit on fire?
If you move through it, yeah. You will be.
All right, and all this is happening at the same time, so
Correct. All right, let me find it here. Let me find something to put on. Ah, beautiful. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's entirely too small for a sphere. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Let's see.
Okay, so
I think it is. I think it only takes up 5 feet. Just so you know.
Nope,
But,
no, that one.
but it
that's
looks cooler.
that's
this
the
way.
extra glow. Yeah, it does look cooler that way.
okay. I'm fine with it.
Let me go over and find my man. Get that stats out because I had to. Oh, I don't want that. What a pain in my butt. Get out of there. Okay, so
This is what you get for taunting my technological prowess earlier.
I never taunt you your prowess. You is a completely different hand. Okay, so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yep.
And if it doesn't, it's supposed to take how much?
Probably
4
really good at
damage.
those.
10.
It
Yeah.
fails, so it takes
The
4
lumbering
fire
stone
damage.
statue.
4 fire damage? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right. Dun, 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 done. Got it. Okay, cool.
And that's
Yeah.
Norjor's entire turn at this point.
Okay,
Still
it
hanging out
appears that it has been illuminated by the fire, and the fire from the flaming sphere is licking up onto it. Not really sure what it's doing to it though. Just so you know. Now, granted, this is just in this round. So, okay, so Silver Wolf.
All right, so as a free action, I think about the fact that Three Toes started to do something and then stopped and watched as I was
It's
attacked
like-
by a big stone guy.
It's almost as if he came around the little pit full of glowing rocks. to get
Yeah,
a
and then
better look.
decided, never mind. And then just to recap, this guy takes a swing with one, I dodge out of the way, swings with the other, I roll underneath it, over here, and am I close enough to get burned by this goddamn thing with all of a sudden
Are
a
you
big...
within 5 feet of it? You have to be
Yep.
adjacent to it. That's the question.
I don't
Just
know
give
how
me
big
a-
these squares are.
Just give me a dexterity saving throw just for flavors. I'm not gonna burn you up, but I want to see.
Dexterity saving throws are pretty good for me, although you
Not
won't
like
know it
that,
by
there.
that one.
So this is what happens. You start rolling around like an acrobat. You go rolling across the floor. You're like, aha, I got this. This guy's slow as shit. And this ball of fire appears in front of you. Whoa! And you like put on the brakes and you turn around. And as you turn around and start rolling the other way, your hair, that luxurious silver hair, flips and starts. It catches on fire and starts smoldering. So you're able to go the opposite way, but your hair's on fire.
Oh, fuck. All right, well... I can't worry about my hair right now. I'm gonna swing at this guy with my maul a couple of times.
All right.
Worry about the hair in a moment. There's a 13, probably misses.
I don't know. That might actually hit. Let me double check. Nah, it doesn't fucking hit.
All right. Next attack, a 16.
Yeah, that doesn't hit either. Actually, what it does is it does hit. So you go up and you like you turn around, your hair flapping around you and smoldering with smoke, and you crank off one big long like baseball swing with that maul, and it lifts its shield and bam, it hits right into it. You get pissed, overhand, bring it at it, and it just same thing, just brings the shield back up, bam, stops it cold.
All right, well, I'd like to just take a step back over here. If it's onto this thing, I don't care, but
okay,
I want to get away from that fire.
Okay, once you step on that, it glows, it lights up.
Yeah, I figured it might.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it for me. Well, can I, with a bonus action, can I pat my hair out, or is that an action?
That sounds like, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Does patting your hand out sound like
I would call it an action, but
Yeah,
I'm not the DM today.
Putting out fire is an action, but you can call it however you want.
Yeah, that's an action there, Silver Wolf, as per the unanimous vote.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
My next attack is going to be toward Three Toes.
All right, now Wynden, what's going on, buddy? What are you doing?
Yeah, well, he has the same thought that Three Toes has arrows probably aren't going to do a whole lot, but he's going to try it anyway. So his first, he whips out his longbow and he shoots a regular shot at the statue.
All right. Actually, it seems to have done something to it. It like goes and it hits it like dead on, sweet ass hit, and it actually breaks off in a chunk of stone, like goes shooting off away from
it. And then
it.
he will fire again. This time he's going to do a sharpshooter shot with the longbow.
Did his arrow pass through the force field, or are we assuming he moved?
Oh, that's true. You have to move. You have to move.
Sure. That's fine. That's not a problem.
Okay, so just move it so that you have direct line of sight. Okay, you got it. That's fine. Okay, and the second one, this
hit,
well, it does,
Oh,
and
really?
it hits and just ricochets off and doesn't
okay.
seem to have done anything to it.
All right, that's it for him.
All right. Okay, Three Toes. Are you getting out popcorn?
Well, I've decided I might step over and maybe annoy the thing with a quick attack. Let's see. I was going to measure this out. Yeah, I'll just run over there real quick, stab at it, and run away.
There's a big ball of flame over there. I don't know why I reminded you of that, but
he can actually do it if he stays north, like where you're at, and stay out of its heat. It'll be really hot. You'll notice the heat when you come over there.
I might trip him on the way back, so he falls.
Yeah,
and so long as you
my marshmallows and
yeah, so long as you disengage, you'll be fine.
Yeah, and I can do that with my
with the cutting action. So go ahead.
So I'll go ahead and do a quick stabby stab at it, and I'm not really into this fighting business today, so
if you were, you'd be super successful.
You go
back to where I was,
and
this thing doesn't have a life.
Yeah,
so I don't see the point in trying to keep it. I'm not freeing it. I'm not letting it go. It's just I don't understand why it's even alive to begin with. It's not alive. It's just some magical thing that bores me.
You are correct. You are correct. And it's turn, and it's going to boringly try and hit our man Silverwolf here. Looks like 21 will hit you, though.
21 hits, yeah.
Okay, so on the second swing around, you definitely get out of the way. You're too busy trying to put out my hair, and then next thing you know, you dodge out, and then you move, and bam, he hits you like in the side of the arm with the stone axe, and so you took 7 points of damage.
Got it.
All right, Rahly.
All right, so Rahly was just like running full sprint, about to jump on this guy, and then the fire came up. So I'm not really sure whether he would react in time or not, if we would just continue the course.
That is totally up to you, sir. It's your character. I'll allow you to play that how you wish.
Can I give myself a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
What a waste of a natural 20.
You don't just stop you like, hey, jump back, hit, touch myself.
So he doesn't even stop. He just like veers off course and just without losing any momentum, just continues running back to where he was, stepping on all the other.
Okay, are you gonna step on the other things as you go?
Yep.
Okay, on purpose.
Yeah, at this point it was it was on purpose before, so now it'll still be on purpose. Yeah.
Okay, so while you're running, basically, all I need you to do is give me some dexterity checks. It's going to be a super easy DC, but I still need you to roll. That's what I was hoping. No, there's only 2. So the first 2 are only 2. So basically, you missed the first one. Because you're still a little bit worried about you're like waving smoke from somebody's burning hair out of your way, and you like kind of stumble a little bit getting past everything. So you missed that first one. You hit this one fine, okay? And when you hit that one, it doesn't light up, okay?
So he would actually, if he missed the first one, go back. Like when he hits this one, go back.
Okay, that's fine. And you definitely see now. Granted, I moved this out a little bit, and it's not in its turn yet, but I'm just notifying you guys that it looks like that guy is coming to take some sort of action now.
All right.
Okay, so that's it. That's Rahly's turn. Good job, sir. Norjor. And he takes damage again, right? Because he's not moving. He's got it.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing? Is it the dexterity saving throw again on him? Or
same thing. Dexterity.
It's not automatic damage if he doesn't move.
It is automatic damage if he doesn't move.
He ain't moving, so go ahead and give me whatever that damage would be. Just go ahead and roll it. 6. All right.
And thank you to
Oh,
ZFolks12 for
dexterity
following
save, though.
Return to the Bandit Kingdoms on Wicked Studios. ZFolks12. You're all
Welcome,
welcome.
Z. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you'll get to watch these guys get brutalized by a bunch of stone statues that really
You've come
don't
just
like
in
them.
time to watch us die.
Yeah.
He's just doing his cardio.
I mean, if we die to this, I'm gonna be kind of pissed, guys. This is like the worst encounter to possibly die.
I mean-
I'm okay with us dying, but
To be
Yeah,
fair,
just
I
not
mean,
here.
it's really dumb, especially with like half our team like running around.
And you did light me on fire, though.
You did.
I
You did.
didn't light you on fire. You ran into the fire.
I was
trying to-
already moving.
It's true.
I
Let's
had
be
already
fair.
explained
It
what my
wasn't-
action was.
Now, let's be fair. It wasn't Norjor. It was the flaming sphere.
Created
Okay.
by Norjor.
That's beside the point. I have a child. My child does a bunch of boneheaded stuff all the time.
So yeah, how does magic hold up in a court of law? We'll have to like.
Yeah, no doubt. That's something for another day. Okay, cool. All right. I'm sorry, Norjor. What were you doing?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and what the hell? I'll go ahead and do a. Does it look like he's taking like damage from the fire? You kind of made it sound like
The
he wasn't.
stone. Well, okay. Now it doesn't like. It's not like a flesh and organic type of being or material. So it's not like like wilting or it's not like Silverwolf's hair. Okay, it's stone. So it is darkening. You can definitely see it's getting scorched, but it's stone. You know what I mean? It's like if you throw a stone into a fire, if it's hot enough, it'll crack it. But otherwise, it might just get discolored and what have you. So you're not really sure what's happening to it.
Okay. I will keep throwing fire at it. That's fine. I'll use my action to produce a flame, and it will basically appear in my hand. It's like a small fire,
Mhm.
and I will hurl it at
Excellent.
the mother.
Do it. I have a cleric of the sun that's all about that. $11. Okay, so basically what happens is you chuck it over at him, and this like little ball of fire just goes through the air, hits his head, and like bing, it like just glances off of it, and then like hits the ground and boom, bursts into a little ball of flame, and then like burns out low on the ground. You're not sure if it did anything to it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Norjor. Silverwolf. What are you gonna do? You gonna put out your hair? Or you gonna attack?
How?
it?
I mean, how hot is this hair?
It's pretty hot, but at the same time, it seems to be burning out of fuel, so you're not too sure.
All right. I mean, I'm the only one fighting this goddamn thing, so I'm just gonna
I'm helping.
That's true.
I'm going to cast a Hunter's Mark on him.
Oh, smart man. Okay, good job.
Because Jairus reminded me of it earlier. And then I'm going to attack him with my maul twice.
Do it. Do it to it.
First one, 18.
That hits.
All right, so that's 8 points of damage plus a d6, I think. So 10 points of damage on the first one, and it's second attack 23.
That hits as well.
How does that 1d6 work? Does it just work once, or does it work every
Just
time?
just once per round. So you've already gotten it.
It does say
anytime with a weapon with an attack.
You hit with a weapon attack.
Oh, does it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I am terribly sorry. So that's another d6.
I've never used this before. That's cool. So that's another 18 points. So 28 points. Motherfucker!
So you just did another how many?
I did
What's the
18 with the second one. And I did 10
Okay.
with the first.
So basically, this is what you guys see. It's like Silverwolf starting to get pissed, starting to channel his inner bar. Oh, wait. No, not yet. He gets mad. He swings. Bam! Hits it hard with that big old maul that he pulled off the dead guy. And it hits, and a chunk of rock goes shooting out and skittering across the floor, and a crack starts up in its shoulder where you hit him, and it cracks down to into his along his chest, and then he brings it around and with his overhand another, and bam, hits it again, and it cracks on the other side, and then the chest falls into two pieces, and the head falls down, and it falls apart and crumbles onto the floor.
Right.
No mas. It is a destroyed.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
My next turn.
Rahly gets
I'm gonna
very
put
excited.
Put the
That
fire
is
out
like-
of my hair.
And I have to say, I totally forgot to move this other big boy on this round. So he's going to go. Let me just measure it right quick. He's not going to move very far. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, he moves slow, so he's right there.
Rahly gets very excited when he sees this because he had no idea that we could hurt these things.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "We can. All right." And he,
Okay. All right. So now we've got Wynden.
Yep.
Now, Rahly, just so you know, you did not touch this yet. You stopped and came back, but you haven't made it back for your turn. So you're just
Well, that's my whole turn was movement, so I'd have plenty
true.
of movement.
Oh,
to,
that's true. No, you'd have more than enough movement. Okay, so you did hit that. Okay, so I'm going to retcon just for a second. So when that one gets hit, because that was the only one that wasn't lit up. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so what happens is you missed this one. When you stepped on this one, nothing happened.
Right.
So when you came back and then you stepped on this one, that one lit up.
Okay.
Okay?
But this dude is still moving, right?
So the only one not lit up is this one right there. And yes, the only one still moving is this statue right there, which has, well, he's moving. He's coming down towards your guys' area. So it's hard to tell who he might be coming after. All right, Wynden, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so I moved up there so I could get a shot on it. I'm just going to do 2 sharpshooter longbow shots. 1
Nice.
and 2.
Wow.
Nice. Those both hit.
Great.
And they actually knock off big chunks of rock when they hit, too.
Cool.
But it's still moving.
Yep, that's all I got.
All right, Three Toes, there's a statue starting to walk down towards you, man.
All right. Well, I start to get more interested, I guess. So I will actually rush up at it and make my quick little attack, and then run away real quick here.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm actually going to pull out a rapier as I do that.
That's fine. Okay. Again, it just hits it and then skids across the stone. Doesn't really do anything to it.
All right. Well, then I just
Disengage.
take off that way. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that is that. And oh, yes, it is my man. He's coming over towards you, Rahly.
All right.
He seems to got a beef against you.
That's fine.
I don't think either of those hit, do they?
No.
Okay, 2 big lumbering swings with a stone sword, and nothing happens. And it's your turn, sir.
All right, so Rahly is going to attack with Booming Blade.
Okay.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So
All
that
right,
hits
so
it.
He
knock
takes
off
12 points of damage. And then I'm going to...
Well, the 12 is when he'll take that other one when he moves.
No, that's... So I can't do it as one roll because my weapon does 1d10,
Right.
and then Booming Blade now does 1d10 plus 1d8, so it's just a 2. The other thing, it's another 2d8 if he moves.
Okay, so roll one more d8 then, because it's still just rolling 1d8. You have to go back and reprogram your spell there. So roll me 1d8.
No, it's only right.
It's only
that's what
1d8
supposed
right
to
now.
be.
Yeah.
And then if he moves, it's another 2d8 on top of that. So the
Additional
11 is
2d8.
1d10.
Oh,
plus
I
my
see what you're
strength,
saying. No.
and then the 1 is 1d8.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So
Yeah,
then,
okay.
And then he'll run over to the last thingy right here.
Okay, when you run, he's going to get attack of opportunity on you, just so you know.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Here it is. And you did knock a big, nice chunk of it off.
Excellent.
Oops. I didn't mean to roll twice. Okay,
That's-
so he missed. I thought I rolled twice, but I guess I didn't. It's all good. Okay, so you run over here, and it lights up. And when it lights up, the that red force field that encompassed that entire area, it fades away to nothing. Okay.
Oh, I have some movement left. Can I get the book?
You want to go over and grab it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how much. Yeah, go ahead. Go over and grab it. Let's put it this way. It's a big, heavy book. Fuck it. All right, go ahead, pick it up.
He picks it up overhead triumphantly.
All right. When you pick it up overhead, each one of you needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Rahly.
With a warding, or what I was expecting. Oh, con.
Oh, mine was pretty good.
That was.
Should be good for a
Wow. Yeah, my constitution is actually not that great.
Ooh, geez. Is this? Oh, wow.
We
That's
all
actually
did really well.
Yeah, except unfortunately it's okay. I was kind of hoping you guys would do a little bit worse than that. All right, at this point in time, Three Toes, you disappear, and
Perfect.
Wynden
Wynden,
had the same role.
Yep. Wynden,
Sorry, guys.
you disappear.
Okay.
Huh.
And Rahly, you're standing there holding the book with your two friends. Well, your other friends. And that guy's still there. What am I moving you for? There's still a statue inside. Okay, so we will get to what happened to you guys here in just a few moments.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Just going to wrap up what's going on here. All right, Silverwolf.
Oh, for Christ's sake. I'm never going to get to put out my hair, am I?
Thank you, skip me.
Nope. Oh, did I?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry, Norjor.
Norjor will kind of mutter in exasperation and giant. He's like, fucking elves.
I don't
You
speak
know-
giant,
you know-
but I got a gist of what he's saying.
Well, wait. And I will say this. I think you would adjust it a little bit because you've known some elves and you've known no elf that's quite like Rahly. Okay, that's all I'm going to say.
All right, it will be fucking elf then, or it will
There
be
you go.
fucking half elf.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Come on, not all of us have elves.
Norjor's muttering under his breath. He's cursing. It's coming out very guttural. It's like,
Gotcha. Are you going to move?
yeah, and then he's gonna just swing his arm, and like the flaming sphere will follow his arc and just like slam into the side of the statue.
All right. Bam. Okay, so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which I'm sure it will not make. Nope, it did not. Okay, and that's 2d.
It's 8 fire.
Nice.
8 fire. Okay.
Yeah, and then he will use his
Oh,
action
Move
to
that out of the way.
manifest another flame in his hand. And he's like kind of hurling it half-heartedly at this point. It's just more of like I'm doing this because we have to take care of this before we can do more. But
Picture Rahly's face on it.
he's very displeased with kind of the situation. He kind of feels like they keep going backwards and away from their goal.
Right. Nice. That hit. Okay, go ahead and roll the damage. Excellent. Okay. That one, it like you put it right on the money. It hit it straight in its cranium. A big, nice explosion of fire around it, and there's definitely a big old scorch and a divot out of the top of its head from where that happened. So, okay. We're skipping over Three Toes at the moment. Okay, it's the statue.
But I didn't go.
Oh, yeah, I'm just skipping everybody, aren't I? Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm going to use my bonus action to move my hex onto, not hex, what is it called? Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Onto that guy. I'm going to walk over here. As I do, I just give a glance to Rahly and say, "What the fuck?" And then swing my maul at this guy.
Do it.
For 22 for...
You again come over and smash this. You bring it down with triumphant fury and bam, and it crumbles into.
I want to go like right at its burning face, right, and then sort of knock its head, if I can, just into this guy, just for shits and giggles.
Okay, it stumbles across the floor and meagerly hits his leg, but yeah, sure, that
close
happens.
enough. Close enough.
Okay.
Then
so,
I put out my hair.
Okay. Yeah, you're missing a lot of hair right now.
I usually.
Are you familiar with the Chelsea cut?
No, I'm not actually.
Okay, somebody needs to look that up and show it to Adam. The Chelsea cut is a punk rock cut for girls.
That could be worse.
That's what you got right now. So we'll take. I won't tell you what it is. I'll save the excitement for you for when you see the picture. Okay, so that being said, actually, we're gonna come out of Anish. Okay.
Hold on. Is it this one? You can see it on Twitch. Look on Twitch. Yeah, give it a second.
All right, let me see right here. Yes, that is the Chelsea cut. That's what you have, sir. Yeah, the whole back of your hair is kind of burned off. You got these long, kind of like dread things coming down the front there, and yeah, man. I mean, it's hot on a girl.
Yeah.
But I've got a real soft spot for punk rock girls, so there you go. All right, new punk rock and new wave.
Silver Wolf is a punk rocker. Silver Wolf is a punk rocker.
Okay, so now, and Wynden and Three Toes, you guys are just, like I said, I'm going to do some stuff in here before I switch back over and show what's going on with you. Okay, so what's going on? What are you guys doing?
I turn to Rahly with my hands out, like in exasperation, and repeat, "What the fuck?"
What do you mean, what the fuck? I got the book.
Yeah, you got the book.
I got it all. I pressed
it's
all
a
the
magic book.
Why don't you guys pull some weight? I feel like I'm doing everything around here.
I want you to go around and count how many of us are left.
Wait, where's Wynden?
They disappeared as soon as you took the book and triumphantly held it over your head. What? There was obviously still some other magical protection on this thing.
Don't forget, there's 4 of you because Salas is sleeping over here.
No, yeah, Salas is still down there.
Yeah, don't forget.
Norjor slowly moves the orb towards Silas's prone body.
That's funny.
He thinks about it. He doesn't actually.
Seeking protection from Silas from Norjor. That's a.
Yeah. Are you gonna? I take it you're gonna let your flaming sphere just go away now?
Oh, not yet.
Okay, I'll keep it there.
You never know what's gonna hit.
Yeah, because it's got a duration of how much? What, a minute or?
It's a minute. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's
source of light.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so I mean, what are you guys doing, man? What's going on?
I don't know what happened. I don't understand.
When they
magic.
disappeared, did it just like literally just vanish? Was there like a residual effect of any sort?
You could have sworn you heard a pop.
Okay.
And they just like boom. And it's like boom.
So Norjor will be like
was a dagger laying on the floor where I dropped it earlier.
Norjor will be like, I hear noise when Rahly touch book.
Yeah, that's the noise
Then
of
they
them
disappear.
blinking out of existence.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Three Toes is here somewhere.
They dead now?
I don't know.
Is our way blocked still? Then it looks like it is, right, by one of these
there's
guys.
two statues in front of the doors.
Yeah. I'm gonna see what I can do about waking up Salis. Maybe she can help us figure this shit out.
Okay.
Rahly will start looking at the book.
I don't really know how
Okay.
to do that.
What languages do you speak?
Common.
Okay.
Or Elven.
Elven in common? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's you have no idea what the hell this is written in. It's got some pictures in it that are fucked up. And then there's like some like diagrams and different stuff. It appears to be written in blood, of course, and mighty heavy, and it stinks. Kind of like old death.
Norjor,
Guys, this is the book. They said 5,000 gold, and this book is stupid.
Okay, so
Norjor is going to point at the statue that's blocking the way they came in and say, "We destroy."
I don't know what to do here.
okay, give me. Do you have medicine?
I mean, am I proficient in it?
Yes.
No.
Then what are you doing to wake her up?
I'll kind of cast Cure Wounds on her.
Oh, okay, cool. You cast Cure
gonna-
Wounds on her, and her eyes like flutter for a minute, and she seems like a little, dizzy
6
and
points.
hazy. And then they
About
start to
twice for some
focus.
reason.
And you come into focus. She's like, and you like. She realizes that you're holding her, and she like snuggles into your
I
arm.
said
a
there's
little bit more.
really no. I'm not in the mood for this, Salis.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Yes.
I need you to focus.
Oh, what's wrong with your hair?
All right, don't look. The hair is the least of our problems here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Again, let's shut up.
Oh.
So here's the.
Hey, for those who are just tuning in, and who is our new viewer? I'm sorry, I've already forgotten his
Z
name.
folks.
Z folks, okay, Z folks. Salis, even though there's not a marker on there, is Z folks is. I'm sorry, Z folks. Salis is their handler. Is a really creepy female gnome, and isn't their handler? These guys are doing jobs for. Well, anyways, you'll have to watch some of the earlier episodes to get it. But just know this: the Salis is a real creepy gnome magician of some
No, I
sort.
actually think it's. I mean, I think it would be nice for Z folks if we just stopped everything we were doing, explain everything that happened for the
No,
9
I'm not.
episodes.
No. We're not giving you that much time to think about what the hell's happening. Okay, so
So I say,
what do you-
shut up. I said, we got the book.
I don't even know if
as
she knows
soon
about
as-
the book.
Yeah, that's true. Well, she knows everything. I'm just going to assume. We got that book off of that little altar in the middle of a pentagram that used to have a force field. As soon as Rahly picked it up, Three
Yeah, I did
Toes,
everything, Salis.
Three Toes and Wynden popped out of existence.
Oh.
Do you know anything that could help this?
For everything.
She like stands up.
We got the book, but it's all Rahly's fault. But we got
All
the
right,
book.
you got the book. Yeah.
Okay, so
I should have let
Salis-
you open that door earlier.
Salis stands up and gets out of your arms, and she like kind of looks around because she was unconscious before
Yeah.
you guys brought her in here, so it's just like new to her. And she's like studying everything, and she like walks over and starts. First, she studies the statue, and she looks at the glowing rocks that are not really giving off heat in the I guess stone fire pits. And then she comes over and she starts studying the intricate design of the diagram. And she's looking at. She doesn't walk in. Okay, so I'm assuming that Rahly's still standing where he is. She doesn't cross over the the markings on the ground. She walks the perimeter of them, studying it intently, and then comes to stop again and goes, "Oh, that's unfortunate. Yes, very unfortunate. It appears that your friends have been teleported away to someplace else."
Anything you could do to get them back?
No, but I could teleport you there to them, wherever that may be.
What about just Rahly?
Yes, I could do that, but I like Rahly so much.
All right, you can go with them, and then once you're both there, you can figure out how to get yourselves back.
Why
So
not?
let me go collect my 5,000 gold first, and then we'll be fine.
If you hand me that book, I can make sure all of you go to help your friends. I'm sure it's not a very pleasant place where they've ended up. Not at all.
Norjor's like, nope. Nope. Norjor turns around. He gestures the flaming sphere so it starts moving towards the statue that was in the way of the door that we came in through. And he's got a fire in his hand, and he's just gonna lob it at the statue at the same time.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say for right now, you park it over there. It's only gonna be on there for a little bit because it's only active for a minute, and with talking and her walking around, that's pretty much basically it gets over there, starts heating it up, and it fades out. Okay, so that's what she says.
An insight to see what her intentions are with the book. Like, was that
Yeah,
fishy
sure,
when
go ahead.
she gave me the book? So at 18.
Oh, you read her pretty much like she's very interested to see what is in that book. She doesn't. You generally are picking up from her that she's very curious about the book.
Okay. So he's like, so maybe I'll let you look at it, but this book, the going rate is 5,000 gold. If you have 5,000 gold, we can talk.
It has nothing to do with the gold. We're here to do this as part of our mission. That, and I point to her. I said, she's the one who's more interested in this goddamn mission than I am. So, I should probably say God's damn, because there's multiple gods in this reality.
You are correct, sir.
Than I am. I said, so, she can take the book and screw up the plan. It's not gonna help anybody. How do we get our friends back? Because if you send us there,
yes,
how do we get back?
I don't know.
Right.
But stranger things have happened. You know what? I'll come with you if you want. And that's saying that she kind of like takes a step or two closer to Norjor.
Yeah, Norjor's been throwing flames at the statue in the area. Is it still up?
Yeah, actually, let's put it this way. So it's sort of like you're throwing. Well, you know what you're doing. You're doing cantrips at a big stone statue. You're making headway.
Okay, Norjor's just ignoring everyone. He's like, I go nowhere with your magic.
Oh, it wouldn't be my magic. No. It's the magic of the circle.
I'm not even sure Norjor would
just
bother.
Let me ask a question.
He might just assume, just not. He's that's much how much he hates her.
True.
All right, we'll just
at
say
this point
I'll
in
go.
time,
I'll give an insight just to see if I believe her.
Okay, at this point in time, as you're there, the little bird comes out of your beard. And for those watching, if you don't know why there's a bird in his beard, watch last episode. So
Z folks, I'm going to take a moment here and explain this entire. No, I'm just kidding.
And it comes out of your beard, hops onto your shoulder, and then hops up on top of your head and walks around a little bit, and then it gets back in your beard. That's it. Okay. So
I asked Salas, look, we just need to get our souls back. Do all of us need to participate in getting our souls back?
If you're talking about leaving your friends to their demise, no, not at all.
Hey, Wynden is my friend.
Well, then I suggest you go after him, or don't.
Well, I'm going. Of course I'm going. It might be fun.
Okay.
But I'm keeping the book. Sorry.
Silver Wolf, Norjor, are you going to? Oh, I'll need the book though, Rahly. I do need the book to make.
We're gonna need it back.
To act. Oh, you can have it. It's of little of no consequence. I'm just interested in it. But you're the ones who are under orders to do what you're supposed to do, not I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it worth to you?
It's nothing who's worth to me, but I still needed to be able to make you go to where your friends are.
I walk over to Norjor. Say, look, I understand where you're coming from here, but
Norjor's like listening.
If we just leave them,
absent-mindedly listening as he continues to lob fireballs at the statue. And
Okay,
charge
the
it more.
statue's head is gone and its shoulders are gone.
It's an exercise in stress relief at this point. He's just like throwing fastballs at the statue. He's like,
So true.
this mistake.
it is a mistake.
All
This whole thing was a mistake. That
Probably
being said, we're
mistake.
yeah, that was a big mistake. Yes.
Me go someplace me not know. Big mistake.
It's a huge mistake. That being said, it's either all of us or none of us, it seems like, if we're going to get our souls back.
How we know they're not
I think
dead
it's just
already.
the opposite.
We don't.
We go to die potentially. I cannot complete my quest.
Well, we also can't complete your quest with just the three of us stuck in, well, the two of us, because Rahly's going to go, stuck in this room.
Norjor,
And keep in mind, we don't have our souls. We saw what happened with with
Mathers.
Mathers. They started to control him, and they were nowhere in the vicinity, at least that we could tell. We're their puppets.
Norjor will say, I not worry about my soul. I have mission.
I understand
my
that.
focus is the mission.
I understand that, but you're not going to be able to complete your mission if they take over your body. And without your soul, they can do that. We saw it.
They can do that anyways.
Look,
anytime.
All right, here's the deal. I wouldn't care about my soul. But my wife and my child are dead. My wife believed that when you died, your souls would meet up in the afterlife. If there's a chance that that's true, I need to get my soul back, and I need you to do it, please. And then I'll just walk over towards Salas and say, do your goddamn magic.
Norjor will kind of close his eyes, his hand in his face, and finally turn around and very reluctantly walk over to the rest. Is like, this last time, if stupid stuff happened next time, I not help.
Inside your
Rahly
beard,
laughs.
you hear
He just laughs. He hands over the book to Salas.
Salas takes the book and goes, "Ha, suckers!" No, I'm just kidding.
And we all die.
Right? Okay, he tells you.
Our 10th and final episode.
All right.
Return to the Bandit.
Go ahead.
Next time you'll meet the new band of characters.
Get within the circle. Yes, and Godspeed. And I hope it sends you someplace.
I thought you said you were coming
Yeah,
to get us the hell out of here.
Norjor will grab her by her scruff and put her in
Oh
a
yes,
circle.
grab me. Yes.
You are coming. He'll fling her into like the circle.
And
just
she's
like-
happy that you do it. And then she goes, "Oh, very well, very well." And then all she does then is she puts the book back up onto the altar that's there, reaches back up and puts her hands on it, but before she pulls it away, he goes, "Don't resist." And she pulls it off. Is anybody going to risk the saving throw?
Wait, what happened?
He's basically
He's just doing the
she's just
exact same thing.
re-triggering
doing the
trap.
same
We're
thing.
re-triggering it. Yeah.
It's super scientific and magically based. We couldn't have done it.
I know. That's what makes it so good.
All right. Well,
So if nobody
No,
resists,
No, I'm not gonna. I guess I won't resist, although I want
Okay.
to. But
There's a
Norjor will resist, and he'll just wait and see if she goes with them before he goes. Since he knows the trigger now.
Okay, go ahead and roll
She
your
is.
saving throw.
Norjor got
Okay.
left. Oh.
You get left behind, Norjor. So
So
basically,
does Silas go?
Salas disappears.
Great. Excellent. Norjor then does the same thing Silas just did.
Yeah, because after when she disappears, the book falls to the floor.
Yep. So he
Okay.
takes it, puts it on the thing, and then wait. The book falls to the floor, which means that if Norjor goes, the book stays here.
And all of this
Correct.
was for nothing.
yeah.
But
No.
here's how it works. Rahly, when he pulled it off and he made a successful saving throw, he had the book. So if you have the book and you are able to go, let's put it this way, it's on the floor. It's not on the altar too. So for what that's
let
worth.
it go.
Okay, Norjor will pick up the book.
Uh-huh.
First of all, look at the text and see if he can read it, which he probably can't.
What languages do you speak?
Elvish, Orcish, and Giant.
Nope.
Yep.
Doesn't
And
ring a bell
then
to you.
he takes the book and puts it in his backpack,
Okay.
and then he tries to tap the trigger and try to trigger whatever was happening.
How's he going to do it?
But he's going to basically take I guess what weapon does he have? It's probably like a scimitar or something. He'll take like the hilt end of the scimitar and just wrap it against like kind of Indiana Jones style. I don't know. Whatever he thought he saw Silas do.
Salas put the book back on there and then pulled it back up.
Okay,
off.
but I'll try it with something other than the book.
Gotcha. Nothing happens.
I mean, the whole point was for us to come here for the book. We're leaving it literally like someone could just come by and pick it up and leave.
You are
Someone's been trying to
correct,
get this
sir.
book for years, and hey,
Yeah, it's like right. This is super.
Don't do it.
I mean, I shouldn't. But I
Give
kind of feel
me-
like if I don't, there's nothing really that to be done.
Give me a wisdom check. Just give me.
You
a
know
wisdom.
the way back to Silas's house.
Yeah, no, I can definitely go back, but then I'm just leaving you guys to your fate, which I kind of agreed with Silverwolf. I wouldn't. If I hadn't promised Silverwolf or essentially agreed, it would be different. But Norjor takes his promises seriously.
Okay, so you've made it. So basically, from what you've understood, is that if you're teleported, the book is taken away.
hold on one second. Thank you, Jacob Jansen, for following Return to the Bandit Kingdoms here on Wicked Studios.
What's up, Jacob? How you doing? Thank you for joining us. And I hate to say this, dude, but you're joining like right before we take our first break. But you are appreciated and loved. Well, I don't know if you're into that, but so we appreciate.
Everyone's into love, man.
Yeah.
It does.
We appreciate you following.
It's a
and checking
manly.
us out.
It's a manly love.
Sure, why not? All right. So anyway,
I'm scared. Now.
all right. So all right. So what are you gonna do, Norjor?
Wait,
You're
sorry,
the
you were in the
only one
middle of saying something.
I was,
Yeah.
and then I
He
realized
got
that
his wisdom save. He made his.
he got his
save.
wisdom save, and basically it's a matter of if you make your save. Basically I made you roll it for nothing because I was going to tell you something you already know. If you make your saving throw, you get to stay and you get to keep the book. If you don't, if you put it on, you let it fail. The book stays behind. So you already know that. So it was pointless for me to tell you that.
Okay, great. Yeah. Fuck. Guys, I think Norjor would take the book and wait at Silas's.
Do what you got to do.
What you gotta do, man?
That's what Three Toes would do. Can't guarantee that.
I mean, that's literally the only thing that makes any sense because we came here for the book. We're gonna leave it. Whoever was guarding it previously is going to see that the defenses were tampered with. God knows what. Whether they'll relocate the book, take it away, whatever.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
And
Yeah,
totally using your wisdom check that you had earlier. I will say this much: who knows who's heard all this?
Yeah, right. So Norjor, Yeah, Norjor's
knows
gonna go. We
who-
don't.
You have
Who
your own
Norjor-
little adventure getting back to Salus's. You're gonna have to fight off like 30 guards.
Well,
Could be.
Norjor has 2 effects of wild shape still, and he's turning into a rat right now after he leaves.
There you go.
Damn.
Okay. All right.
He takes the book, puts it in his backpack, puts his backpack on, and turns into a rat, and then, scurries out.
Excellent. Okay.
That's awesome.
So what we're going to do now, okay, is we're going to take a short break, and we are going to recharge, refuel, get some beverages, what have you. Those of you who are watching right now, feel free to chat amongst yourselves, throw any kind of suggestions our way. When we pick back up, when we come in, we're going to start off with everybody who was teleported. And then we'll go from there. So everyone, again, hey, thanks for coming in and watching us. And we will be right back in just a couple minutes. So
See you in a few.
yeah, just hold tight.
And we are live. Hey, everybody.
Hello, and welcome back. Okay, sorry about the break there. Hopefully everybody had their potty breaks and refreshed on their beverages or what have you. Okay, so this is how it's gonna go down. So basically, we are going to start off with Three Toes and Wynden. Okay. Either Rahly or Adam. We'll make Jarrus do it, since how he's not producing anything at the moment. Once I start, I want you to count down an actual 5-minute countdown, and then let me know after 5 minutes has passed. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to switch the map, and I assume nobody can see anything, correct?
Correct.
Nope.
Okay, cool. I did that part right. Okay, and then let me go ahead and get dun 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 dun. I'm going to then reveal something. Okay, you guys see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what I need to happen is I need both Wynden and Three Toes to drop your tokens inside the little diagram there.
Anywhere in particular? Like in
Just
the circle? Or...
Just inside the circle. It has to be
Okay.
inside the circle, but you can drop yourself wherever you choose with inside that circle. Okay. And Three Toes, you know where you're at. Rahly, you do not.
You mean Wynden?
I'm
Wynden.
sorry. Yeah. So who did I say? Three.
You said
Three-
Rahly.
Wynden,
sorry.
Rahly, potato.
Yeah, it's potato. Yeah. Okay. So Wynden, you do not know where you're at.
Sure.
But in here, let me see if I can do a whisper. Not that it's really gonna. It won't matter. I don't give a shit. This is the once Temple of Norjor. Three Toes. That's where you're at. Okay, so both Three Toes and Wynden appear. You slightly disorientated for a half a second, and then now you're getting your focuses back together, and you notice that there is a chanting going on. Hold on a second. Let me get my handy dandy. And yes, I encourage anyone who's a DM to get yourself let me put it in there, a Pringles can of some sort. It's one of the best tools you could ever have. Because this is
And
what
not
you guys
just because Pringles are delicious. Pringles, we'd love to have you as a sponsor.
Pringles. They're not just for breakfast.
That's right. So you guys pop up, and this is what you hear. Chanting going on, right? And you notice that there's a bunch of guys dressed in like these brown robes, and there's a couple of guys got like some black robes on, and then there's this dude over here with clutching a book to his chest, and I got to put myself on the right thing here. He's got a book clutching it to his chest, and there's a big red horn tusked clawed some type of extraplanar something or other over by this stone altar upon which there's a naked girl.
So it's a good
Okay.
news, bad news scenario. Is what you're saying.
Sort of, yeah. It depends on how you want to take it, really. I mean, so
She's wearing a bikini. Can you really call her naked?
Yeah,
that's true. She is properly clothed for it to still not be rated X, but R. There we go. And so like you guys pop into existence, it takes like a couple of heartbeats, and then like the chanting dies down as everybody there notices you guys.
Sure.
And just for shits and giggles, I'm going to allow you guys to have an action beforehand because everybody was kind of like into whatever was going on here. So, what do you guys do?
Okay. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat upon myself.
Okay. And both of you guys can roll a perception check for me.
So first I'll do that, then I would probably guess.
That is more than enough. For Three Toes.
Yeah.
Because you're a little bit, Wyndon's a little bit like taken aback by what's just happened. Three Toes, you are kind of taken aback, but then you notice where you're at. And you're like, what a disgrace. Because these are Iusians. And you noticed behind where that demon-esque sort of thing is, it's a demon. What the hell? I'm not going to make you guys worry about that. You notice the banner that's actually draped across the wall above where these doors are, right back there, has the big old skull image of Iusian coat arms symbol or whatever you would have. So, all right. You're going to cast Expedition Retreat on yourself? Okay,
Sure
not a
am.
problem. And Three Toes. What do you?
I have the Skulker feat, and I'm going to stealth.
Okay, it is going to be at disadvantage for what?
Well, I do have, like I said,
Well, let's
I do
read
have
this-
the Skulker feat, so I can hide even if it's lightly obscured. So
Yeah, it's more than. It's not lightly obscured. You're right.
so it's a nice bright.
You got it. This whole place is lit up.
Temple.
And-
Okay,
and
then I
the-
wouldn't do that. Then if it's
Okay.
if it's well lit up, I would just
And
hello.
there's all those sets of eyes that are basically upon you. I mean, there's no real way, unfortunately. If you were in a different
In
location,
that case, I'm just gonna announce myself and say, lay down, surrender now, and I will let you die peacefully.
I have a question, Will. It says when I cast the spell, I can use the dash action. Can I do that right away?
sure, why not? I'll let you
Okay.
do it.
So I'm moving 30 feet. Okay. There you go.
Okay, excellent.
And I step to the very middle of the circle, for nothing more than the theatric effect of it.
All right,
And I'm like just yelling, just like, everyone now, surrender, and I will kill you one at a time.
excellent. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so that having been said, these guys start. They're shocked
It's been
for a
5
second.
minutes, by the way.
It is okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, you guys can go ahead and put your tokens onto the map. And while that's happening, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to bring out an Inish because we're going to need to get some kind of order to this thing here. And so we're going to clear that out. And so you guys can go ahead, bring in your tokens, and then we're going to roll Inishes. First, I need to get me my guys here.
Damn, Rahly's so big.
I thought I clicked mine. Let's try it again. Initiative. There we go. Okay.
Oh, that's right. I need to.
I have more where these are coming from. Surrender now.
I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay.
That was a good line.
Okay. And now let me roll for these guys here. Oh, I didn't click on them. Damn it. Okay, what did they get?
14.
14. All right, I'll add it in. Okay, and then let me click on one of these other dudes. Oh, get rid of that. Add up. Did it take them? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, look at you, Wynden. Okay. All right. I think I got rid of that, so I just need to bring up one more thing. Well, two more things actually. Get out of there. That's
Salis
not-
is here too, yeah.
Yes, Salis did appear with you, and you know what? I'll get out her her token because that's going to be necessary for what's going on here. There we go. Got that. Now let me close that. Let me go into here. Oh, I don't really. Okay. All right, let's take a look here.
So now we just appear
Yes, you guys all just you got
in this shit show.
Yes. Let me see. Okay, so let me just find something that I can use.
While you're doing that, Silverwolf turns to Rahly and says, "See, this is what happens when you just pick up magic books."
We can't all be wizards like Wynden. I don't know all the things.
I'm not a
Silverwolf.
wizard.
I'd still feel more comfortable with Wynden picking up the magic books from here on out.
All right, I'll take it.
I cannot be
bust it out here in a
expected to
second.
think about every single thing I do before I do it. It's just an unrealistic expectation.
Now, let's just start with one thing. One thing a day.
Yeah, just one thing. That's all. All right, there's that guy. All right.
You should shrink Rahly down to a more normal size too. 'Cause
Nope, no,
it's starting
he's
to
so-
scare
he's-
me.
I'm larger than life.
He is. Okay, so all right, so we got. Yeah, that's right, because Norjor's not there. Okay, so first things first. What's going on there, Wynden? What are you doing?
Well, I'm using my
that's back
movement
there.
and the bonus action dash granted to me by Expeditious Retreat to go 60 feet.
Okay.
So that is, I think, right down here. Yep. Cool. So, do I see a front door of any sort?
Yeah, man, that's what those two big things in front of you are.
Oh, excellent.
Can you see that? Those
Yep.
things right there? Can you
Yep,
see
got them.
Those are great
Uh,
big double doors.
Having thrown a decent amount, but not quite enough distance, he will just take a pot shot at, say, this dude right here.
Okay.
He's gonna do. Dude's not wearing armor, right? So he's just gonna do.
Looks like he's
sharpshooter.
wearing robes.
Okay, sharpshooter. First 1 and 2.
Okay, so the first one hits him.
Man, such
And-
good rolls for the damage.
I know.
Rolls for the damage, yeah.
Wham! Hits him right in the head. That guy falls down dead.
Oh,
Bam!
sweet. Second
like
one
that.
must pass over where I thought his head would be. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, you kill him on the first shot, and the second shot was lined up to get him again, and he already fell down.
All right.
All right,
Let's
cool.
Get out of here, and that's it.
Raleigh!
So Raleigh's kind of sitting there bickering with
Silverwolf.
Silverwolf, and then out of the corner of his eye, he sees the demon, like this giant fucking
Oh, yeah.
demon.
There he is. He's
And
waiting.
he gets like really scared, and he's like, "Oh my god! Oh, hit anyone but me! Hit anyone but me!" And instinctively, without knowing what he's doing, he casts Enemies Abound at the demon.
What is that?
It's a spell that makes him, if he fails an intelligence saving throw, he I can just cast it. He can't distinguish ally from enemy, and he just attacks people at random.
Oh. Okay, what kind of bonus does that give you, though?
What do you mean bonus?
I mean, you just start. Oh, you mean
Like allies?
He-
Like,
Oh, he's the guy that's.
Yeah.
gonna-
He's
Okay.
casting
Yeah.
it
The
on
demon needs a saving throw.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. I thought you were
14.
starting to like Hulk out on your own. Is basically.
no,
what that was.
I'm casting on him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty awesome.
Intelligence saving throw DC 14.
DC 14. Okay, let's give him his saving throw here.
I'm so scared. Ah, you motherfucker.
He goes. And he starts talking to you. Because
Yep,
he knows
Raleigh's
he's
running.
passing out.
Let's get
Okay.
the fuck out of here!
All right, now it looks like it's Three Toes' turn.
All right. I once again make my announcement or my offer that I can, you guys can just surrender now, and I'm actually going to turn. And how far is that?
Rahly draws his shield.
And I walk right up here to where they are with my dagger, pull it out, and just stab at the lady laying there right now.
Oh, fuck.
I love it.
As I do it, I say, "You are freed in the name of Nerul."
Nice. All right, you just punched that son of a bitch straight down into you. Kill her. Boom.
Jesus.
She's gone. All right, cool. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, cool.
And then I'm just kind of staring down this demon as I stand there.
Okay, and he's staring down at you. All right, it's these guys' turn now. Let's see. So we've got this guy steps forward and he goes, "Kill them! Get them! We must get them for sacrifices to Ayus." And this guy comes this way. This guy comes that way. And let me just double check something before I move their complete move. I want to see what these guys got. Okay, that's good to know. Ooh, that's good to know. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So his so V1. I really hate the NPC things. I really got to figure out how to do it so that they can I can cast off of their sheet for what's his buckets. Okay, so this guy comes forward and he casts a spell on you. He casts a spell on you, Three Toes, and this guy just starts running towards you and gets up to here. So I'll need you to make a saving throw for me. It is going to be a let's take a look at hold person.
Hold person's a wisdom save.
That's what I thought.
Typically.
Let's see here. It sure is. Okay, what'd you roll, sir?
15.
You beat it. But that doesn't keep you from being attacked by the guy who ran up to you. 17 for 5. Does 17 hit you?
That'll hit.
Okay, so he just comes running up, screaming at you, and he plunges his dagger into you. Ah!
And yet
Okay.
somehow he almost misses. It's more of a scratch. So can he dodge?
Right. Okay, so this guy is doing the same thing. So Silverwolf, I want you to roll a saving throw for me.
The wisdom.
Yes, please. He's trying to hold person on you as well,
No,
and he
9.
succeeds. Okay, you can see target must succeed. Blah blah blah. You are paralyzed for the duration. At the end of the
that is not
turns,
good.
you can make another wisdom saving throw unsuccessful. It's at the end of its turn, so you have to wait until it's the end of their turn for you to get the saving throw. But if they attack you,
Is that
Oh.
their turn or my turn?
No, it's the end
Their
of
turn.
He gets it at the end of his turn.
Yeah, it's the end
And-
of his usually.
Silverwolf is the it's in this situation.
yeah. But wow, that's powerful. In this edition, while you're held, they can still
Yeah,
attack the
it-
shit out of you.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's brutal.
It's
That
bad.
is very brutal.
It's automatic crits if you're paralyzed.
Yeah. So okay. Well, fortunately
God
enough,
damn you
you've got a
people.
saving throw coming up. Okay, so now we've got the fanatics. Okay, I need to see how far these guys can go. Let's see, because they're just running balls out after Wynden, and that is going to be okay right there. All right, so we've got. Oops, back onto the right thing here. Boom. Boom. Now get off of that crap. Boom. 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 Okay, so these guys are all chasing you. I'm not going to bother to turn them around. So these 5 just hauled ass and just started chasing you. You'll be able to outdistance them. They didn't do anything but just run like a son of a bitch.
Sure.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
Oh, I'm an idiot.
3,
Before
4.
this, just quick, is Salas going to be on the initiative or no?
Yeah, let me put. Oh, that's. Thank you for doing that. Let me get her into this because she needs to be here for all of this. Okay, let me get that. There it is. Okay, so let me find Salus's Duma Hicker. So I'm using the same thing. There she is. Okay, so there she is. And let me roll her Anish. Okay, so she gets a bonus to that, though. So she's going to... Oops. Spell it right. Okay, and so she would be... Okay. Grab her and put her up here. Right there. So she'll be after that. Okay. All right. Thank you for the reminding. Boom. 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 I'll do it that way. Boom. Let me see what the distance is on that, just so I can be fair. Okay, so yeah, so they can all still meet him in attack. Okay, all right, so, and that was just the whole person. The second, this guy right here didn't attack you with his dagger yet, so he gets to attack you. I'm assuming he attacks at advantage because you're held. Let me roll that. Okay, let's see where I'm at. 24 hits. So okay, he just did 7 points of damage to you with his dagger. All right, so now that's these guys. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys are going to be on Three Toes. Okay, and it says scimitar, but basically they have short swords, so you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 15 will probably hit you. 17 will probably hit you, correct?
Yep, those two do.
Okay, so there's 7 and 6. So you just took 13 damage off of these guys. Just bum rushing you. All right, so let's roll 1, 2, 3. We got 3 of these guys on Silver Wolf. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Can I? You gave us each the other episode or session, I should say. Inspiration, right?
Correct.
So I'm gonna make, I guess, the last guy. I'm gonna use it to make the no. Fuck it. I'm just gonna take the.
Use it for your save. And
Yeah, it's not
I'm
like
gonna
luck.
use it for my save.
Yeah, it's not like luck. Unfortunately, you can't use it to defer their rolls. Unfortunately, so there's an 8. So then there's 12, and so you took 16 points of damage as these guys came up and just started hacking you up with a. All right, let's to be fair, attacks on Salus. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And Salus does get hit. They come up and they stab her.
Yeah, it's creepy as we thought it would be.
Exactly. Okay, so now we've got the 4 attacks on Rahly. I'm assuming Raleigh's about to cast shield. 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, he is.
Yeah. So you cast shield, which gives you an AC of what?
23.
Fuck you. Okay, cool. So none of those guys hit you. And none of these guys down here are within striking range as of yet. Okay. Silverwolf, go ahead and give us a saving throw. Wisdom.
I'm gonna use that inspiration and redo it.
All right. Go ahead.
Come on.
Woo! Crit.
Nice.
Yeah, baby. You know what? You don't just save. You were in the middle of doing something. I'll give you 1 free bonus action.
Just a bonus action. Then I'm going to cast. I howl like a wolf, and cast Healing Spirit and a what do you call it? What looks like a see-through, like translucent wolf appears next to me. And
It's a concentration spell, just so you know.
yeah, you know what? I'll take what I can get right now. So I'm not done. And I get 1d6 hit points.
Yep.
And he's gonna hang out there for a while next to me.
Okay, so you get 4 back.
All right, and that's it.
All right, Salus. Salus goes. And there is an explosion that comes out from the center of her.
Okay, we are back. Sorry for the issue there. We lost connection there for a moment.
Yeah, sorry guys.
We're now just streaming on Twitch, so we're back here. Not sure what you saw, so just to take it back a little bit, Silverwolf got out of the hold person and cast spiritual animal or healing animal or healing spirit or something along those lines. I'm still trying to figure out the spell thing. I got healed a couple of points. Salus just attacked somebody with some sort of with the people all around her, and the guy behind me, and some sort of magical explosion.
Yeah, basically a circle of purple energy just went out from her, and it got the 3 that were on her, and the one that was closest, the guy in the black robe that was closest to Silverwolf. Now, as you can see, the guys who have the red X's on them, those guys all died. So there's only one left on Salus at this point. Salus also moves to there. Okay. Wynden.
He kind of sighs a bit. Chris he doesn't like having magic used against him, so would he have known that? Okay, yeah, he sees this guy as a staff. He's gonna first shoot a regular shot at him, regular longbow shot.
Okay.
Oh, good lord! Does that hit this dude up here?
Ping which one? That guy up there?
Yep.
Let's see. No, you actually missed him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, he's gonna grimace and do it one more time. There we go.
Yeah, that hit him.
And then he is going to, and he's still standing, right?
Yeah, he didn't fall down.
Okay. He's going to run up to here, right near the doors, and then he's going to put away his rapier put away his bow and draw his rapier, basically. Well, no, he's not going to do that yet. He will wait there, and that'll be it.
All right, good to know. All right, Rahly. It is Raleigh's turn.
All right, so Rahly is going to cast Haste. Again, for the first time, not really knowing what he's doing. He's just looking at Silverwolf, and he's looking at himself, and he's surrounded, and there's so many people. He's like, we need to get the fuck out of here. And he's just thinking about how he needs to be faster. And so he is going to unknowingly twin Haste. So he casts it on himself and Silverwolf.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
you have a +2 to AC. Your movement speed is doubled, and you gain an additional action per turn, which you can either use to take a single attack action, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
That's pretty badass, actually.
Yeah.
When the spell ends, though, you're stunned for a turn.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what? I was stuck
How
for a
about-
turn earlier on, so
It lasts for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Okay.
if concentration gets broken.
Gotcha. Okay, so
And then he's moving.
okay, you're gonna get a tax of opportunity on you when you do that.
Let me see what the distance is to Wynden. I might take the disengage action. Actually, I think I probably will.
Well, you won't be able to take a disengage action because you cast.
Well, that's the extra action
Got
granted
the extra
by
haste.
Oh,
got the
because of the haste. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, and I can disengage and still make it to Wynden easily, so that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so here comes the hard part. Well, I guess you could run around these guys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what I'll
that's
do is as opposed to
You
being
can run right through them.
Yeah, I have
Just
disengage.
engage for your whole
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah. I mean, you're moving so fast, it doesn't really matter anyway. So okay, cool. Fuck you, Rahly. Anyway, all right.
Hey, Three Toes is probably still going to die, so there's that.
Okay,
You'll be so
so
Live forever, immortal.
Three Toes, it is your turn.
Is this big bad guy here, this big demon-looking thing, is it doing anything?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't put him into the order, did I? No.
Damn
Or
it,
his
Three
little-
Toes.
His little friend either.
Ah, thanks for
so
reminding
fair.
me. Hold on, I'm going to roll for him. Okay, he's got a 17. So obviously he was abstaining. And which is fine because that's pretty much what he was doing anyway. So we're going to put him in. Let's give him what he's got. Okay. And actually that no, he would be right after you. Okay, so let me move him up to right there. Okay. All right. So, yeah, he's just standing there. He seems to be amused.
Excellent.
And you can tell that because he's got one eyebrow that's kind of like cocked a little bit higher, and his drool is a little bit more excessive.
All right.
Wow.
I will disengage as
My
my
amused
bonus
look is
action.
exactly the same.
I use my bonus action to disengage these guys. Run around.
Okay,
Here.
I wonder how this works. How do you do? Okay, you're doing exactly what I was thinking. Okay, go ahead.
Like I said, I use my bonus action to disengage, run around here, and I'm going to attack him with the dagger I'm holding in my hand.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack.
Poorly, but
No, you hit him. It just doesn't pierce his tough hide. Is
Yeah.
basically what happens. Okay.
and I start to taunt him as I continue. See, how far was that?
Not very far.
5, 10, 15, 20. So I
So
start
you-
to taunt him, and I go basically run around behind him. Not,
Yeah, you got plenty of movement to do that.
I just want to get around behind him, and I'm just taunting him that he lost that sacrifice, and that Nerul gained another one, and continue to taunt her to about how they have desecrated this area, and
Gotcha.
how there should be no lights on, and it's just this is all so very very wrong here.
That's awesome.
Somebody else I forgot to add into the mix just got added in. There he is. Did it add him in the right spot? No, it did not. So let's see. He is right there. Okay. All right. So that is that. It is the demon's turn. He just like swings around at you. And he like takes 2 swipes at you with these massive taloned claws. Oh, for crying out. Oh, the second one hit you though.
I'm like super scared for Three Toes right now.
Okay, so let me see. The second one is going to do. Ooh, ouch. 15 points of damage.
But I only take half of that because of the skulker thing.
He just.
Or not skulker, but
Because you're. Yeah, I know what
Uncanny
you're talking
dodge.
about. Uncanny dodge.
uncanny dodge. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. And he's laughing. Yeah, he seems to be just enjoying himself. Okay, we've got these guys. Okay, so now he comes running up here. He comes running up here. He comes running up here. They're following you. And you are completely surrounded. Now this guy's going to come down here towards us. Oh, I moved the wrong guys too. Well, they go at right afterwards. So these 2 guys, the 2 guys in the black, they come up to you. and he completely misses. Matter of fact, he almost cut himself, and both of those guys miss you. Not a problem. Okay, now this guy here, he's a little bit pissed at you, Silverwolf, because you broke his hold person on you. So
I'm not so thrilled with him either, truth be told.
Well, that's good. That's good. Okay, so what he's going to do, he's going to cast. Moves his arms around, gives a little bit of talkie-talkie, and out of nowhere appears this large demon hand. Let me see here. And I just need to check some. Okay, cool. Okay. And then let me get this out of here. Find something that, I'm in the wrong spot. It would help if I was in the right spot to do that. Okay. I hate that. Why doesn't it not do that? Trust me, it's going to be gangbusters when it actually gets.
I think at this point he should just give up. Just forget the whole thing.
Yeah.
Is that what he should do?
Yeah.
Okay.
He either can do it or he can't. This is performance anxiety.
Oh, look, he's doing it. There it is. There, it's happened. Oh, wow.
What is that?
Okay.
I missed it.
Hand.
It's a big old glowing.
Down there, I see.
Yeah, like greenish, rotting kind of hand that is streaking towards you, and it's going to take a swipe at you. Okay, so let me go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Does it hit you? Let's see. Yeah, it so hits you, dude.
My new armor class is 19, so yeah, it hits me. It just hits.
That sucks.
For 2 fucking points of damage.
Well, I think they did enough to me here.
Okay, so that's that. Now it's all these other guys' turns.
I mean, they've done 25 points of damage to me, I think, so far.
It's the other cultists going on here. Okay, so Three Toes. We've got 1. We got 2. We got 3. Does 16 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so there's 6 points of damage right there.
This is terrifying.
Okay, and now let's go down here. Okay, Silverwolf. Let's see here. Okay, God, this is probably gonna hurt. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how many hit you. 14 doesn't hit.
Only 1.
Okay, so 7 points of damage off of the crit, and that's it. Okay, now these guys actually say, fuck that speedy guy. Let's go after this creepy ass gnome. So they come over here after Salas. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Wow. Okay, so she took another. Oh, she took 14. Oh, it's a good thing she's high level. I mean,
Experienced as fuck.
yeah, she's the bomb diggity. Okay, so these guys run down. So there's going to be 2 on Wynden and 3 on Rahly.
So when he sees the 2 coming at Wynden, he's like, "Hey, fuck you! Come on, you fucking pussies!" And he's trying to draw their attacks.
That's why there's 3 on you and only 2 on Wynden.
He's trying.
Okay, so these are the 2 on Wynden. There's 1.
So are the 19 and an 18 is what you're saying?
Ugh.
Oh, yeah,
I've
19.
gotten so many attacks, I've lost track here. So.
Yeah. No. That 19 was from there. So you got 1 attack for 5 hit you.
Wait. Okay. What?
The 19 was Silverwolf.
Okay, so the 18
That
and
wasn't
17.
me. I went a while ago.
The 19 and the 18 and the 7 are all for me, and then you got to roll Wyndens.
Dude, that's what I said. I lost track of because.
Fine, we'll do it that way, Rahly, just because you're teasing them. Okay. All right, here we go. 1, 2.
14 and a 10.
Okay, 14 and 10.
Okay, those both miss.
Okay, there we go. Are you happy, Rahly? I did that strictly for
I
you.
am, because they
All
all
right, cool.
miss.
All right, so that was their attacks. Now it's this guy over here. This guy. And he looks and he goes, silly little neural worshipping fool. You're going to die.
I welcome it.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, like,
Certainly seems to.
like that's something that you give a shit about, right?
Yeah. Been looking forward to it.
Okay, let me just check something here. And I'm going to appease somebody in chat right now.
Oh, good Lord.
Well, maybe if they're still listening. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. I just need to see how many happen at what level. Okay. Oh, above. Really? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
11, 12.
I know, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you guys know what the hell that means, you're old as shit.
It's not that old, is it?
Yeah, it is, dude.
Like, my
Okay.
kids still watch that, and it's still on there.
You just took 15 points of damage from magic missiles just streaked in and hit you there, Three Toes.
All right.
Okay.
It is
Right.
time to go.
Silverwolf, it is your
Uh,
turn.
I yelled to Salas, if you can get us out of here, now's the time. I'm gonna use my Rahly.
And she
extra
says,
action.
as you're screaming that, she says, "Come to me."
Well, first, I'm gonna use my disengage to move over here. So,
Your move is doubled as well.
yeah, that's okay. I want to hit this guy twice because he's a pain in my ass. And he's some sort of cleric or wizard of. I use. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Has he been hit before?
I don't think so. Yeah, he has.
I got
He-
him.
no,
I hit
he's
him.
been hit. Yeah.
So that's 10 points. And another 16 points. So fuck this guy. As a bonus action, my wolf moves next to me and gives me another 5 points of healing. Which I
Okay.
desperately needed.
Do you have any movement left?
I do. Am I next to this guy or can I move?
That's a floating
Oh, so the
magical
floating hand doesn't get a attack of opportunity?
No, it does not. It does not.
All right, well
Just
then
the
I've
floating
got a
hands.
crap load of. I'm gonna move down here, a little further. I think that should be good. That's
I almost.
10. Yeah. I have double movement, so I can move 60 feet. So I've only moved 45 to here. And that's it. And my
Okay,
oh,
hold
yeah,
on
that-
one second.
That's it for me right now.
How do I do this? Oh, there we go. Is that it? There it is.
Oh, and as a
There
free
it is.
action, as you're doing that, I yell, "Three Toes, time to go!"
After you say that and you run down there, is this on the right level? Obviously, I did put it on the right level. No, that should be on the right level. I can't move her, though. Oh, there she goes. Okay. You see come running out of over here. There's this woman. And the only way you know that it's a woman is because of the curves. Armored. She
And
is
her sassy
big.
expression.
No, because actually, despite what the token might show, there is a full mask to this helmet that she's wearing. It's kind of Norse, or actually not so much Norse as the Celtic. Have you ever seen those full Celtic masks? Well, not masks, but helmets.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it looks like. But she is very big. She's way bigger than any of you guys. She's like 6'4", and she's built like a brick shit house. She has a great sword in her hands.
Oh, great.
Comes running over and bam, just levels this guy and continues through and bam, this levels this guy down too. Just kills both of them and is standing there with her sword clasped in her hands and starts yelling, "Quick, run! I'll hold them off!" Okay.
Who the fuck are you? I mean,
Right?
happy to see you. Don't get me wrong.
She is wearing full armor. She's dressed in like a hodgepodge of leather armor and like bits and pieces of what could be plate. So essentially, you think she's wearing like partial plate that's like dark leather and bronze of some sort. She cuts a very imposing figure to herself. Okay. Salas goes, "Thank you very much." Takes the disengage, and she starts just, going as fast as her little gnome legs will take her. Okay. Wynden,
All right.
you're surrounded by a bunch of crazy, like, crack-fiend
Yeah, he's not too worried
cultists,
about
man.
He's not too worried about these guys. He's going to direct his attention actually to the Archmage up here. With disadvantage, he will do 2 regular longbow shots at him.
Okay.
So there's the first one. 11 probably doesn't hit, I'm guessing.
No, it doesn't.
Second one.
No, it doesn't.
12. Does 12 hit?
12 actually hits him, and you're talking
There
about
you go.
Great.
that guy right there?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
that
that's
hit him.
Great. 6 piercing. And he could. He'll try the door. Is the door unlocked from this side?
Yes, but it's heavy as fuck.
Okay. He'll be like,
And there's other guys in front of you.
Yeah, sure.
Behind you.
Okay. He's fine with that for the moment. So yeah, he's good. That's him.
Because these doors open inward. They don't open outward.
Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Got it? Okay. All right. Rahly, there's a bunch of mad cultists all around you, dude. What are you going to do?
Rahly kind of looks at her. He's like, I guess we're fighting. And he draws his longsword, and he casts a twinned version of Green Flame Blade.
Do you not still have your glaive? Weren't you just carrying your glaive? Or
I put it away. I took my shield out because there was a million fucking people.
Okay, so your
And
glaive's
at this
on your
point, I
back.
only
All right.
had my shield, and I was just defending, and now I'm drawing to attack.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure that misses, but let me double check. Yeah, it misses.
Ooh, 11s. Bummer.
It's a
Yep.
lot. You had to pull a sword out and hit somebody.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I mean,
No,
in the movies
true.
they make it look like it is, but it's not easy.
Not even. Okay. Poor.
Well, then I have one more attack.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You got 3 attacks?
Well, the 2 was because I twinned a spell, and now I have 1 bonus attack from haste.
Yeah, but no, I guess. Yeah,
It's
I'll
just
allow it.
regular attack.
No, yeah, because part of the component is a melee attack, but I guess
I've looked it up. It's a thing.
Yeah,
because
no,
I was-
that's cool. Yeah, I'll let it happen. It's no big deal. Go ahead.
All right. So that one it only does it does 11 points of damage if a 13 hits.
It does. Which one are you going after?
Guy in the middle. He's right in front of me.
That guy?
Yep.
Oh, you mean
The
this
blue-
guy, right? That guy
blue
right
ping.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
Just let me double check one thing on him. Oh yeah. Yeah, that guy goes down. They're not very sturdy. Okay. Uh-oh. Demon time.
It's my
I don't
turn.
know.
Oh, did I go past you?
Yeah,
You just tried to skip me again.
I did. I tried. I'm really good at
you
that.
just really want to kill Three Toes tonight. That's really what it comes.
I
down
don't
to.
think I think it's kind of a foregone conclusion since everybody left him. Go ahead. What are you doing, Three Toes?
I kind of take a little half step to the left, a little half step to the right, kind of a little shoulder shrug, dodge type thing, roll around a little bit, and cunning action to disengage. And so I'm slipping off this way, and I'll end up about right here. down by the circle again. My full movement dash action.
I fucking hate rogues sometimes. All right. Uh-oh. Is there even any of those guys left?
No.
Yep, there's 2 right here.
Yeah,
I
there's
forgot
2.
about those. Yeah, you're right.
Boom.
Wishful thinking
Boom.
on my part.
Let me just double check what these guys got cooking.
Like a nice pasta.
Yeah.
They touch some. They toss ravioli at him. It doesn't hurt, but it's insulting.
Okay, they mumble something, and I need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws, Three Toes.
Okay. Dexterity saves.
Yes, please, sir.
Oh, I'm guessing the first one wasn't good.
Need to check one thing. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah, you missed the first one. So basically, they like thrust out their hands and say something, and like these bolts of just like red energy appear out of the ceiling and just shoot down towards you. One striking the ground and the flagstones next to you and bursting into flame, but the other one hits into you and does. Let's see here. 8 points of damage.
All right. And I will be able to have that.
Okay. All right, so now it's the regular cultists. Okay, so the regular cultists, they're going to move. Let me see how fast these guys can move. Where would they get to? At a full
They can all catch me if they dash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These guys here aren't going to do anything but run. So they're going to come. Whoa, that's the big guy. Yeah, he's coming, but he ain't coming right now. Now, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. These guys are gonna. Let me see how far that goes. Okay. Done. Okay, these 2 guys square up with this chick. Actually, these guys come over here to you, Silverwolf. I'm sorry. Okay. I think that's all of them, correct? Except these guys down here, they don't need to move. Okay, cool. All right, so we've got these 3 guys don't do anything, but we do have 3 guys that came over that were fighting Silverwolf that decided they didn't want to run. So they're going to...
Can they still attack me? That's like 45 feet they just ran.
These guys down here, these guys can't, but they're not... I'm saying these guys that came over to Three Toes.
No, these guys over here to me.
Yeah, it's not your turn. I'm starting with Three Toes guys.
So they can't. They're not attacking me, is what you're saying.
No, those guys aren't attacking you.
Okay.
So, and actually, this is gone now. Delete that. Okay. So, but we've got 3 attacks on Three Toes. 1, 2.
Oh man.
And I'm down.
Okay, so there it is. And it looks like with 2 hits. Wow, for a fucking crit, that's a silly
actually, it was the first hit.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at for a crit. He did a whopping 3 points to you on a crit.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
I'll take that instead, because I still be up.
So let's see here. We got 1. Okay, the mystery woman. They both missed the mystery woman. Don't forget her. She's right here. Okay, these guys just came up and caught up to you, Silverwolf. They're not attacking because they had too far to run. And so we've got 2 that are on Wynden.
Sure. So 19 and 14.
Yep.
I'll
Use it.
shield.
There you
I'll
go.
shield. So they both miss.
Okay, so now we've got the 2 that are on Rahly. 21 hit you there, Rahly?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, there's 4 points to you, buddy. Okay, so that's them.
I hate to be like this. Sorry, Jairus, but do you have to make a con check for haste?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
No.
Oh,
You know what? I appreciate you immensely, Steve, and thank you very much.
You know
Give
what?
it to me.
All you needed
It's
to do
just-
was talk about your pastry chefness. Now you've now this.
Okay.
That's all right. He made it. It was just he all he had to do was make a DC of 10.
Yeah.
And I have advantage on con saves to maintain concentration.
Nice.
Fuck Warcasters. That's all I gotta
Fucking
say. All right.
Warcasters, man.
Okay, so now it's this guy's turn. He walks down over here.
Oh fuck.
Let's see what he's gonna do. So many spells for me to choose. Oh, you know what? Because he can. That's what he's gonna do. He's going to shoot off magic missile, and he's going to do it at a very high level. So let's see, who are they going to streak out towards? 3 and 3. Okay. So we've got 3. These are. Bam! Those all just hit you, Silverwolf.
Jesus. How far is magic missile go?
It's like 120 feet.
Yeah, it's probably
I
20.
hate that spell.
Yeah.
Can't
And
click
then,
on my
wow,
guy
11,
anymore.
11. So
Oh,
our
that's
girl,
mauve.
our girl here just took 11 too.
Oh yeah. Small consolation.
Well, at least you didn't take all 22.
That's right.
Yeah.
He split them up, man. Okay, Silverwolf, it is your turn.
Oh man, this is a shitty situation.
Yeah, because that big ass fucking demon hasn't gone yet.
No. All right, I need to, as my bonus action, move my wolf over. I'm gonna start with that, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
God damn it! The second one was a mistake. It's just 2 points. And then I'm gonna attack number 1 to the guy right next to me. 15.
Yeah,
I
that
don't-
hits.
I don't think he's been hit, so 14 points of damage.
Totally kills him, dude.
Second attack. 18 for 9 points of damage to the other guy.
These guys are pretty squishy. The regular cult.
And then I'm going to... I've got just enough movement to move down here. Now, can I use my third attack against a different guy?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so Maul against the guy directly in front of me. No, 12. Does that hit them?
Yep.
For 10
There's another
points?
one. Okay.
Well, if
Look
nothing
at
else,
you.
at least I took 3 cultists down before I died.
Right? Okay.
Well, 4, I
I
guess.
prevented them from sacrificing someone to IU, so I consider that to be a victory no matter what happens.
Salus comes down. Let me just make sure how far that is. No, that's about as far as she can go. Okay. She's right here. Quick, everybody, kill those bastards and get around me. That's what she says.
I detect a new accent.
Well,
It's
anyway, shut up.
He's a little flustered, and her actual accent starting to slip through.
Right? Okay, so 20 is... Oh, wait. Yeah, he's dead. No, that's Wynden,
Wynden.
right? Not bad.
I
Don't
Not
kill
bad.
Wynden. He hasn't even been hit yet. He died of a broken heart.
Right.
All right.
So same thing. With disadvantage, regular longbow shot at the archmage up there.
Go ahead.
First one. There you
That
go.
actually hits.
And then second one.
That actually hits too. So
Nice.
you want to get him pissed at you, is what you're telling me.
Trying to take him out.
Oh yeah, he knows about you now. He's
That's fine.
definitely paying attention to you. Okay, Rahly. There's still some cultists around here with their crazy cultist ways.
All right, so I have a question for you. Misty Step is only supposed to teleport me. So if I touched Silverwolf and tried to teleport, it wouldn't work. What if I were carrying him? Doesn't he become things that I'm carrying? Because like my sword
No.
and shield.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, that's
Nice
fine.
try.
I just wasn't sure.
Nice try.
So I'm going to cast Misty Step, and then I am going to book it over and pick up Three Toes and run him back to the Healing Spirit. And that will be like just about almost
Healing
all my
spirits
moves.
over here, which is not too bad either.
Right. And that's like I'd have like 5 or 10 feet past that with haste. But that's what I'm going
You're
to
gonna
do.
get attacks of opportunity on you.
I am aware. I'm trying to
You
save
will
a
get. Now I'm telling you, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
life. Where
And you have concentration right now. If you get
Yep.
hit, you're
You're gonna lose your.
haste.
You'll
yeah,
lose your haste.
where are the 6 coming from?
There's 6 guys around him, so basically it's like this. They're not gonna stand there and watch you pick him up. So when you, if you port to, let's say
You
right here,
I don't have to be within 5 feet of him to pick him up. I don't have to move into his space, so I can theoretically come right here and only provoke 1 attack of opportunity.
no, you have to be in the same space as him to pick him up. Not unless you're using some kind of magic that's going to allow you to magically pull him towards you.
Well, that's like it's the same as a grapple. If I were trying to grapple you, I would. It's 5 foot like attack range. It's
Basically, and
grappling
what the
someone
5
on the ground.
And basically what the 5 foot means is they are within arm's reach of you. So once
Right.
you get in arm's reach of this guy right here, guess what? They're all within arm's reach of that too. So you can do it. Don't get me wrong. But you're going to get 6 attacks of opportunity upon you when you do that.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
I believe in you.
Because he's 100% dead otherwise.
Yep.
Better to have 2 dead than 1, right? Is that what you're telling me? Don't forget, you're down there with everybody in Salas who just said, come around me and I'll get you out of there.
That's what I'm going to try to do. I still dispute the fact that it's 6, but that's okay. So I pick him up. Let's give me those 6 attacks of opportunity.
All right. Let's see what they do.
Hold on 1 second. Let me double check something with haste.
And what's the distance on Misty Step? That's the only other thing I want
It's
to know.
30 feet.
30
He's good.
feet.
Oh, he's
So-
30 feet? No, that's way past 30 feet.
Well, it's 30 feet and then all my movement. Like,
Which is
I'm not
100.
misty stepping, doing
Okay,
misty
so-
stepping to gain an extra 30 feet and then running 180 feet. Actually, I don't think
Gotcha.
I have to misty step. I'm just going to run.
Okay, because if you
180 feet will give me there and back.
Misty Step will get you here. Oh, let me put it. That
So
will
I'm
get you
not, I'm
here.
not going to do misty step. I don't need to.
Okay. So you're going to keep your haste and you're going to dash, right?
So full move action is 60 feet. My
Right.
actual
120.
action is 60 feet, and then my bonus action is 60 feet. And yeah,
Bonus action. Do you
my
get?
haste gives you an additional action. It's not a bonus
can't-
action. It's just
But you
a
can't.
haste action.
Okay,
You
it
would
gives
be
you
able
an.
to pick him up though, would you?
Well, that's
No.
interacting with an object. I figure. Picking
So
up
let's
an
see.
object.
For one, you get 120 feet. So let's see here. 100. That's wow. I can't even go.
It
there.
was 115. I measured it out.
Okay, from here. Okay, that's 60. And 35. So that's, yeah, okay, so that's 95 feet. So you can, yeah, totally run up there to right there. And that's your movement and everything. Then you can take an action to pick him up.
It takes an action to pick him up.
Yep.
Is there for like, how about a bonus action? You work with me?
Nope. Not to mention, you're like going in, get out of the way! I gotta get this guy, get out of the way! These guys are all standing over him, just stabbing the shit out of him. So you're gonna have to push all these guys out of the way. So that's an action to like try and pick him up.
All right.
I guess we're right back to square one. There's 60.
All right, so action.
Yeah.
So I got 120 feet of movement, and the action is to pick him up. All right, so I do have to use the Misty Step. All right, so I'll bonus action Misty Step, and then I still have enough movement to get him back to the Healing Spirit with the Misty Step.
No, you would not.
I would. It would be 150 feet, so I can take my
you get two actions. You get 2 actions with haste,
which is 60 and 60, and Misty Step is 30.
1 bonus action.
Right, and that's the 30 feet from Misty Step. So I have 150 feet movement total, which
so basically
is more than enough to get to him and bring him back to the...
Now pay attention.
Sure.
All your movement gets you to him.
No, it doesn't.
Then, wait, you still have extra movement, but then you have to pick him up. So
that's the action.
That's your action. So you've got your movement and then an action, which could be an additional movement. So that's what? You can double it, correct? So 60 and 60?
All said and done, I have 150 feet to move. That's how far I can move.
You have 100.
Picking him up.
You have 120.
Well, yeah, but then Misty Step is the 30.
And then the Misty Step would be the 30 after you pick him up from your action.
No, before, because I can't Misty Step once I have.
Yeah, he's getting a jump start with the Misty Step.
Oh,
so
okay. Okay, so you Misty Step 30.
It would be so much more convenient if I could, but I can't.
Okay, so basically let's do that again then. So you just Misty Step.
Hey, thank you, Frank Creed, 1966 for...
Hey!
You're our number 1 fan, and you finally decided to follow us here on Twitch, so we appreciate it.
Just time to see
Frank, we're almost done.
Well, this way he's following us, so he's alerted to whenever we're...
That's right.
We play again, which would be next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern
I
time.
think basically what it comes down to is that we just love you, Frank, is better what it is. Okay, so you've got the movement. Okay, you get to here. So basically what I was thinking was because I thought you were trying to avoid the attacks of opportunity.
Well, if I could Misty Step with him, I absolutely want to, but I can't, right?
I don't know the spell that well.
Yeah, that was what you was asking about. He was asking if you could carry him in Misty Step, and you said no.
No. Okay, so basically, you're still going to get the 6 attacks of opportunity on you then, regardless of how you look at it.
Yeah,
I think it's probably at 5, right? Like the one in the.
All right, I'll cut it down. There's 5.
Yeah, the one in the corner is.
The one in the corner.
No, like one diametrically opposite to him. I would argue, like even if you say it's within 5 feet.
He's got a bad angle. He has like
he's
short
contemplating his navel.
arms.
He's planning his supper menu.
Yeah.
Okay, so
he's a lover, not a fighter.
2, 3, 4. I've got 5 of them that'll attack you.
If Rahly succeeds, it's fucking legendary.
Just in case you care. The rules I'm seeing here says I can pick up an unconscious person as an interact with an object action. Just
that's still an action though.
It's an action.
No, that's like a drawing. Like interacting with an object is your free action. Like drawing a sword, taking a potion. That's your interaction.
I really want this to work. That being said, you're trying to pick up like a 150-pound dude.
I know. Listen, those. Like if we want to.
Okay, all right. I'm making a command decision. This is
the rules. Right.
You can pick them up, and you get 5 attacks of opportunity against you if you do it. Okay.
Let's just do it. Roll the attacks.
Okay, here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, 5. So you've got.
Can I cast shield? I can't, right?
No, you can't. Well, you could as a reaction, but it basically.
It's 1 spell per turn since I cast Misty Step, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can't.
No, your shield is a reaction.
It's a reaction, so you can cast that.
Okay, all right.
I have to say, this might be the most involved move I've ever seen playing this game.
Okay, so you've got him. You picked him up, and how much movement do you have left now?
I can get to like here, and as I'm getting to there, I move through.
Wait, you've got
Healing Spirit.
You have to
30,
stop there.
It's 30 feet, right, that you have left?
No, it is 55.
55. All right, we'll go 55.
But I'm pretty sure you have to stop.
Okay, right there. So, let me get the.
Okay, if I have to stop,
you can't just run past him and he gets healed. You have to stop there.
Okay, so we'll stop in the healing
I have
spirit.
plenty of death saves, so don't.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. You did not. You're conscious now. We each receive 1d6 of healing.
Yeah, so when you
And for everybody who thinks I'm not being a generous DM, did you see me ask this weak ass Rahly to give me a strength feat to pick him up? I'm just saying.
Do you know? Do you
Because
have any idea
what's
what my
Raleigh's strength?
No,
What's
take a
Raleigh's-
guess what my strength score is. Take a guess. What do you think my strength score is?
8.
10.
16.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. This
I'll
whole time
flip
it's like, who's strong? And I'm just like, well, me. But you know.
You do use a long sword and a glaive, so I guess that makes sense.
That's true. I shut the hell up right now. Okay, so now that it's all done, Three Toes, give me a death save.
No, he's healed.
I should have just got
because once Rahly stopped there next to the wolf, which is invisible, they each get 1d6, so they each got 3 points because he's been.
I
being
so
held by
should have
Rahly.
fucking put a token for this goddamn wolf.
It
out
was
here.
right. This is where I was. So it was standing right next to me.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm still complaining about the wolf being.
I mean,
Okay.
now that it's happened successfully, because I haven't been saying anything about it, but I don't think there have been any concentration checks being rolled on that.
Oh, that's
I didn't get
right.
hit.
He means for the spirit wolf.
For the spirit wolf.
I don't know.
Oh,
that's right.
It's
right?
that's
No,
why I was
they're being-
telling. That's why I was reminding him about it at the beginning. I was like, it's a concentration spell,
Yeah.
so be careful
Yeah.
about that.
You're right.
You know
You
what?
got hit a lot too.
I
didn't
gotta
you?
say-
But DM already
I
allowed it.
only got
so
hit once
I'm just
since I had
pointing out for
that.
future
No, I got-
reference, but I think that the team needs it. I
got
think they
hit
worked pretty
twice.
hard to get him there. So
All I
Like-
gotta say is that hey Phil, anytime you want to interject with some rules, feel free, man. I mean, I'm
intentionally did not
I
say anything
appreciate it.
until Three Toes was up. This is
Okay.
the one time we get that. So.
Well,
Okay, Three Toes, go ahead and give yourself your hit points.
All right. So I'm up again.
Yep, and being carried by Rahly.
All right. Well, as soon as I'm alert and awake enough, and I realize Rahly is carrying me, I will. Let me double check something here. Yeah, I kind of want to reverse that, but I know I'm not strong enough to do that. So, yeah, I just slipped down out of his arms there, and I will go this far.
First of all, are you gonna resist him falling out of your arms?
No.
Okay,
I don't
just
wanna-
checking. I don't know.
He likes to snuggle after that crazy move. He just wants somebody to hold.
Yeah, just trying to
So
see.
yeah, I'll just get here beside her. I guess that's what I'll do. 'Cause I
Excellent. Okay,
really can't pick him up and carry him because my strength is pathetic.
it's the demon's turn.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Let me check something here for this bad boy. Oh, and by the way, hi Frank.
Woo, Frank,
Okay,
I'm pretty
let's see.
scared right now, Frank.
I know, right? Okay, so basically the demon does an all-out move, and he's laughing and enjoying himself. He's like, and he's like right there. Okay. The cult fanatics, I got 2 left. Okay, they're going to come down here with the demon.
Checks out.
Okay, so they'll be right about there. Okay, now we're going to go to the other cultists. These guys up here are pissed as shit.
He was
All right,
so
let me-
fast.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let me get rid of some of these guys. Okay, got rid of them. Okay, so one. These guys. Run here. Okay, and it's just him up there. Okay, that's good. So we've got 2 attacks on Wynden.
Okay.
So, 1. I take a 19 hit you.
19 will hit, and yeah, I'll have to take the damage, so that means I have to roll a con check. So let me deduct my points first. Come on. My sheet's being very slow.
It's all right.
And then, okay, con save. Okay, so I still have Expeditions Retreat up. Okay.
Excellent. Okay, so then there's the one guy left here, and he's pissed. He's like, fucking that guy just ran away from me. He's going to attack Rahly. I mean, not Rahly. He's going to attack Silverwolf. Okay.
No.
6. Okay, so he doesn't hit you. All right, so that's all of them. The wizard up here.
Yep.
And
Like
since
a
he
male
loves,
Silas.
yeah, since he likes magic missile, because it just doesn't miss, and he's got a shit ton of spells, he's going to shoot. Yeah, that's good. We'll just do that amount.
Oh boy.
Only 9 points, man. He just hit you with 9 points of magic missile damage there, Wynden.
Okie doke. Let me subtract that, and then I'll make another save. Come on, World 20. And con save.
All right, go ahead, Silverwolf. We're just waiting on con save from Wynden
Yep.
here. Yeah,
There you
you
go.
make it.
All right.
Silverwolf.
I'm going to attack. Where's Rahly? I'm going to use my
He's
bonus. Yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to move my guy. I can only move to about here, the wolf. I can't move it any further than that. So imagine if you will. Then I'm going to attack with the maul, the guy next to me. 26 for 12 points of damage, because he hasn't been hit yet, I don't think.
He's dead.
Alright, then I'm just going to take a step over here and attack the guy in front of Wynden. With my second attack. 16 for 8 points of damage.
There's the wolf.
Alright, prancing about.
Yeah, it's exactly it. Okay, so we got, yeah. Oh, okay, he's not dead.
Alright, well then I'm going to use my last attack against him still. 21 for 12 points of damage.
He's dead.
Alright, and that's it for. And then I'm going to just take a step next to her again, in case she gets us out of here.
Okay, at this point, Salis twinkles her fingers, and some magical streaks of purple darts go over and hit this guy, killing him.
Which guy?
The guy that was on you.
Oh, okay.
The guy with the
And then she moves down here, and just to clean this up a little bit, I'm going to get rid of some of these guys. Just so we can see a little bit better. So there's that. Okay, cool. All right. So did I not put her in the...
No.
The
No, I
mystery
did.
woman, no, she's not in
Okay.
the initiative.
So basically, I think I missed 2 turns with her. So basically, this is what she did in that period of time. She comes down here. Kills that guy. Ooh, that's her. No,
She
she
killed herself.
She killed herself, right? Okay,
Good,
kills
good.
kills that guy, and then she runs to about there.
Cool.
Okay. Now I'm gonna move it a little bit further. Okay, right there. All right, Wynden.
All right. I thank everybody for clearing the mooks out of my way. I'm going to take a regular longbow shot at my friend the Archmage. Not at disadvantage. Cool. And second one. There you go. How's he looking?
That
BT
hit.
dubs?
Oh, he looks fine.
Okay, with all the shots I've done, he still looks good.
But if
Oh,
it makes you happy, Tree Daisy says that Wynden is hot.
Okay.
So, I mean, you didn't kill that guy, but you got that going for you.
You know what?
Well,
He is, ladies. He still is. Or men. Either way, doesn't matter. All right.
He'll sit next to Salis then, in case she casts
Okay.
a spell to get out of here.
Rock on. Okay, so we got that guy out of the way. Rahly. Boogie, baby, boogie.
All right. So Rahly is going to look at Salus and then look back at the demon and throw his sword and shield to the ground and run at the demon with his glaive and attack him with booming blade. And the glaive has reach, so I only have to go within 10 feet of him.
Okay, I gotta ask one thing. Are you fucking nuts?
Yeah.
You see everybody else is down here, man.
Well, that's the thing. He can hit him and then still reach them because he's so fast right now. So he's like, before I go, fuck it.
Okay, so let's get this straight. You have how much move again? 100 and...
Well, 60 feet normally.
Yes,
60
so you...
feet normally, if I take
double.
the haste action, so 120 feet.
Okay, so that right there is 30.
But I only have to go to here. I only have to move 20.
Okay.
I'm not moving to him. I'm moving to right.
We'll do semantics for you. So there's 20, and then there's that right there is 65.
Mm-hmm. I have 100. Like after that 20, I'll have 120 feet.
Man, fuck you. All right, cool.
I checked. Like, trust me, Will. I checked this stuff out. I'm not just.
I'm looking. Okay, go ahead. Do it.
Everybody else taking their
He
turn.
will. Okay, he will get it.
Glad he's not a wood elf.
This is the thing. Is you keep in mind, he will get an attack opportunity on you.
He has a 10-foot reach.
Do you see the size of that guy?
His arms are pretty
more,
long.
more likely than not, he does.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
All
if
right,
they're that big,
that's
they
all right. I'll
usually do.
take it.
Okay. All right. I'm just throwing that
If
out
he
there.
grapples him, that would be funny.
Oh my God. I wasn't thinking about that until you just mentioned it.
Can you grapple on a attack of
Sure
opportunity?
you
All right.
can. Go ahead, get him, man.
All right. Well, he's running.
You got it. You got
Oh.
it. Do it.
Well, maybe I'll take. Yeah. All right. Fuck it. I'll use the haste bonus action to disengage, and I'll use my maybe second to last, second level spell slot to Misty Step the rest of the distance. Poop.
There it is. He wouldn't have grabbed you, by the way, just so you know.
That's like I was like I can take a hit, and it's like, oh shit, getting grabbed. Shield can't help that. My AC doesn't help.
But it's good to know, man. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Three Toes. What are you doing?
By the way, Will, just checked. You can't use a grapple as part of an attack of opportunity, so
I know.
he was safe.
Oh,
That's why I was saying he wouldn't have been able to. I was fucking with him, and it worked.
I'll just step down here so I'm next to her since that's where I'm supposed to be, and I pull out my bow, and I'm just gonna shoot the big demon guy.
All right, go ahead.
19 for I guess 5.
Yeah, man, it like totally hits him, and he doesn't seem phased at all.
It's fine. I at least got my poke into him, so I'm.
That's all that matters, really. Okay, the
pretty happy
demon.
about that. Yeah.
Crap.
Okay, demon's turn. Get up, grab him. He actually moves down to there. Okay. Okay, before all these guys go, because I didn't put her into the initial round like a good boy, like I'm supposed to. This girl comes down to here. Okay. Oh, did I mess up? Hold on a second. Okay, so there's just these two guys, so they come running. And they're just all brandishing daggers and hollering and hooting and what have you. Okay, and then the regular cultists. Let's see.
Is the mage wearing a mask? The archmage, or is
No,
he?
he's not.
Okay, so Wyndon's just taking while he's waiting. He's just trying to memorize what that dude looks like, basically.
Okay. Yeah, he's your typical bony, skeletal white type of individual.
Cool.
Very stereotypical, evil-looking kind of guy. All right, so they get to about there. All right, here goes. He's going to unleash a even higher level. Let's see here. There it is. He's unleashing a higher level magic missile on you.
Is this coming to me?
Yep, 15 points of damage to you, Wynden.
Actually, nope. He's going to use his last shield, and that will automatically block.
Oh, look at you! You knew it was coming.
Right. I forgot that about shield. That's
Shield
awesome.
blocks magic missile too. That's a great spell.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
it does. That's
That's a
like the
great
only
spell.
real defense against magic missile. Okay, Silver Wolf.
All right, let me just ask a question about my haste. Can I use one of that the action that I get from haste to just put away my maul and still be able to take out the bow and arrow as like a normal free action, as if I normally would?
Yep.
Sure. Yeah. Mhm.
All right. So first of all, gonna bonus action my little dude. I can't move him, but I'm gonna move the wolf right here next to Wynden, so he's within 5 feet of the three of us.
Nice.
And we each get 5 hit points.
Sweet.
And then I'm going to shoot. I don't even know who to shoot at this point. I guess the demon is the closest. So, although I don't think it's going to matter with the... How far away is this other asshole? Up here. Is he within 150 feet of me?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna shoot this guy twice with the longbow. 21, and he's been hit. So for 12 points of damage, and 24 for another 9 points of damage. So
Damn.
21 altogether.
That actually looks like it hurt him pretty much, and he looks pissed. He looks like he's about to use fireball pissed.
He doesn't even know it. He's about to learn it.
All right.
Oh, he knows it, but
And then I'm just
I was
gonna
being
use
nice
my
up to that
movement,
point.
just take a step closer to
all right.
to Salus.
Salus's turn. And Salus goes, and there's a big old explosion and a poof of purple smoke that engulfs all of you. It's traced with electrical, like lightning bolts and whatnot, and your complete vision is obscured. You don't see anything, and all you can imagine is all these cultists, this big ass demon and whatnot, just still running at you. And then it starts to fade and thin out. And as it thins out, you see that no longer are in the temple of Neural, but now you are back in the apartment of Salus. And there standing before you is the jolly green giant of the Tangles, none other than Norjor himself. And he has a book in his hands and a big old shit-eating grin on his face.
As a note, I would like to nominate Phil for some inspiration for making the very tough decision to take the book and miss out on the fun battle.
Yeah, I
It's a
agree.
very
Although
Jorah thing.
Silverwolf is going to be pissed off at him. Adam agrees.
Well played. Go Norjor. Phil, go ahead and give Norjor inspiration, man. He's got it now.
Sure thing.
Okay. Sorry to leave you out of so much of that, Phil. But
No, I knew it was gonna happen.
it was a choice well made, I think. It was a choice well made. And with that, we will draw to a conclusion the 10th episode of Return to the Bandit Kingdoms. Woo! Woo! Good job,
Yeah.
guys. Good job. I was
that was an interesting one for sure.
Yeah. Well played,
I-
everyone.
I was sweating bullets that you guys were gonna go, screw Three Toes and Wynden. We're the hell up out of this mug. I thought for sure that
Came
was gonna
close
happen.
to it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it was really
if
cool.
that was a real life decision, Norjor probably would have done that. Like honestly, regardless of
Right?
please, like going into a random unknown abyss without like any guidance or assurance of being able to come back, like that most people wouldn't, especially if unless you were really close with the people that you're with, and I don't think we've been adventuring together enough that Norjor would feel that level of camaraderie where it's like, I will go into uncertain death for the sake of these people.
You'd have to be very
who keep on getting mostly who keep on fucking up, other than Wynden. And honestly, Norjor was originally just observing these guys and is like, oh, okay, they seem all right. Like maybe they'll be useful for my quest. And then he's been adventuring with them, and the more he does it, the more he realizes they're fairly unsuitable for the quest. Other than Wynden, Wynden just cares about money and getting his soul back. So it's kind of I could probably find better people to do this with, or just go on my own.
One thing you will come to find out after they start relaying to you what the hell happened, these guys were actually what ended up happening is they were teleported from that room that was downstairs to what had been the Temple of Neural. Okay,
which is now I use as
I've
money,
obviously I had reconnaissanced it before, so if they describe it and I've seen it.
Before we go anywhere, okay, I hate to do this and say, okay, we ended the episode and then stop everything. I have to do one thing before.
This is the 10th episode. All bets are off.
That's right. I have to do one thing before we end. Okay, so when you guys teleport and you go back to Salus's apartment, there is the mystery woman's there with you guys.
Right.
Nice.
And she's breathing a little bit heavy. She puts her big old two-handed sword back into its sheath on her back, and she pulls off that big, that full helmet, and shakes out her dark green hair.
Oh fuck!
And it's a half orc. Okay, now we quit the episode.
Silverwolf's in love.
As long as we don't have to adventure with another person, Norjor's fine with it.
Okay, that's all I wanted to throw in.
All right.
That's it.
That's
it.
Well, that was fun.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching and for putting up with a little bit of technical issue there. We tried streaming to 3 sites at the same time, and I think next week we'll just stick with Twitch.
I think it's probably best because we end up going onto YouTube anyway afterwards after everything's edited up and whatnot. So, and who knows even if that was the problem? This is the internet. So, and with no net neutrality anymore, that's right. I'll keep beating that dog all day long. What can you do? So it is what it is. But I want to say thank you to everybody who actually tuned in. I want to say double thanks for everybody who actually subscribed today and decided to follow us. And that is awesome. And I hope that you continue to follow us. I also hope go back and watch the previous episodes if you haven't seen them already. Maybe you have.
Go back again. They're pretty good.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Can't hurt anything. So
or just put just download them onto your phone through whatever podcast tool you use and listen to them while driving in the car, or working out, or just laying in bed in the dark.
Yeah, that's what I generally do.
I like to put them on while I'm making love. That's just.
I know that ain't true because I know my voice is just like that's birth control to the nth degree.
On that note, see you next week.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody. Have a great day. Have a great evening. We'll see you on Tuesday.